So I gotta fix some things. You guys get to see how shady my green screen looks. George, George out the jungle, strong as he can be. Oh. George out the jungle, strong as he can be. Oh, watch out for that tree. George out the jungle, strong as he can be. Oh, watch out for that tree. George. I'm just doing some changes, guys. Just give me a second. Edit. Da. Let's make sure things work. Awesome. Things are working great. Great. Goji a gun. We're just waiting for the lucky ladybug to return. Ow. Whew, I'm nasty. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I apologize for my gas if you guys can somehow magically hear this shit. Like, holy crap. Yeah. So, yes, I have a toothbrush, and I don't give a shit. I said I was going to do the Versus series, but the Lucky Ladybug was up and feeling better to do the Here Rises. So we're gonna do Here Rises. Also, I'll probably keep streaming once we're done with some Metabots because why the fuck not? So. Let's sit here and play with this entire time. Watch me. Watch me, guys. Watch me.
I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
I'm sorry it took so long. I can't apparently leave my room without my parents wanting to bombard me with questions.
You're good. I've just been singing the George the Jungle theme during my stream so far.
Oh, beautiful.
Then I found this site called like Hate Introvert, which is like a Facebook for introverts. So you know what? I made an account.
Beauty, grace.
And I'll punch you in the face.
It's amazing.
Yes.
I love coming into like groups where I have to say, oh yeah, I gotta like be right back or something, and I come back and I'm just like, I'm here, I'm queer, I'm full of fear, and like people are just like, ... okay. They don't know how to respond, and I find that funny.
I need to have something that's like, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. I need something that says that. Like, so bad. Upload photo. Where's my pictures? So it'd be nice to have other introvert friends, especially when you don't have a job right now.
True facts.
Yeah. Though I found out the local hot topic is hiring, and I'm in really good graces with the manager.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at her when she comes back next week and like, hire me. Hire me.
My ass.
You know I'm a good worker. Hire me. I legit can't find my picture of my green screen and shit I took. Where is my super suit?
Where is my
Super suit.
I love he's just like, oh, syllabus is available in Canvas. I'm like, I can't access your class in Canvas.
Damn. No, what? Screw it. I'll just use the picture of me with the Power Ranger. That's fine. I care none.
I care none.
I care none. Still need an edit thing. I don't want this thingy. What the? I don't like this thing.
I don't like this thing.
I don't like this thingy. Ah. There's the thingy. Modify the cover. Upload photo. Where's the picture of all my Inquisitors? Where's my Inquisitor collage? That's what I want. Is my Inquisitor collage. I worked hard on that. No, forget. I'm just gonna use my own art. Why not?
Oh my god.
No, it's all right. So there's this fanfic I read. I need to catch up with it. They released 2 new chapters, and it's like a friends to lovers deal with a fake marriage that becomes legitimate marriage. And Waverly, because in the show Waverly and Hot, they're legit soulmates now, and I'm just like, fuck yes, soulmates. When your OTP is a soulmate or soulmates. And they're sitting there talking. Well, she texts her sister about this. She's like, it's not even a real date. And then Wyona texts back with the SpongeBob meme. It's not even a real date.
It's not even.
So I made it into a meme with a picture of Waverly and Wyona saying it's not even a date. And then Waverly and Hot like just finished kissing. It's not even a real date.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, I care none. I care none. Why are you saying my blog's 55%? Wait. Oh, it's those shit. Those shit. Are you set up and ready? Or are you in that process right now?
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup. I'll put some liquor in it. Can I? Damn it. Can't put that as my thing.
I'm so confused. This is like.
Why are you confused?
Because this textbook should not be as expensive as it is. Okay.
Textbooks are expensive in general.
Yeah, but where I'm buying it from, it shouldn't be so expensive. And the way it's like popping up on here is
Amazon.
that's what I'm. Yeah, on Amazon, it's being ridiculous, which is why I'm like, something's not right. I go to Amazon and half.com, people.
I just go to Amazon because why not?
Half.com, you can get sometimes like half the price you would at Amazon.
Not bad.
Get half the price you would at Amazon at half.com. Salesperson. Can't write with a pen, so you have to grab a pencil. Is this the same? It is. So why is it that it says it's a different? I'm so confused.
No problem for you.
Why is there a $200? No.
The Avengers versus the Defenders. Oh my god.
The Defenders. Oh my god.
No, because that's kind of hilarious. I think it's like, which is better, Defenders or Avengers? Well, Avengers did not have romance bait. Or romances that made no sense whatsoever. And the Defenders had Jessica Jones. Case solved there, Jessica Jones.
It's the same ISB on there, so I'm gonna get this from .com because it would cost less. Free sticker residue markers. No thanks. How about the one that's 5 cents more? Use sticker on the front back cover. All answers are filled with book ships quickly. No, thank you.
How I'm putting my on the stream on Facebook. Hey, hey, hey! You want to hear me do a long Southern drawn accent and a bad Russian one? Oh wait, I forgot something. Edit.
Oh, it says the setting is no longer available, right?
There we go. I fixed it. I tagged you in it.
Nice.
You know when you're good friends, when you add each other on Facebook and do this type of shit. So I got my tickets to see Peppermint.
Nice.
I'm gonna be Peppermint. I'm gonna be Peppermint. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
There are those. What are those?
What are those? Oh, I can make blogs on this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Do-do-do.
Alright, let me pull up. Where, yeah, there we go. Is it pulled? Yes, okay.
That's that's dumb. Dogs are not supposed to be outside during the eclipse.
I mean, I guess it could make sense because it could probably hurt their eyes.
No, that's why there's people are going, don't let your dogs outside. Donald Trump and Donald Trump Jr. cannot fucking spell.
Oh my god.
And so one by one, Trump's cabinet is disappearing. Because, like, right now, Steve Bannon just left the White House. So I'm so happy he's gone. The real president is now gone. Yeah. I'm like watching this like YouTube video about these two former neo-Nazis who are like, yeah, you guys are kind of a little bit being fucking idiots, and this is the whole purpose of a protest at the same time. Well, actually, it's more, these former neo-Nazis have some advice for countering white supremacy. So,
right.
I mean, I understand. Hey, this is how I used to think. Let me tell you how they think, how they probably will act when you decide to go head to head against them. It's probably a good thing. It really probably is. But at the same time, you,
It's painful.
It's so painful. It's so painful. All right, so you ready?
Yes.
All right. Oh God, my eyes. All right, guys. So now we're back with the Hero Project. And I guarantee you, Zachary coming Monday or tomorrow will retweet that I was streaming. And I'm just going to retweet. I'm like, dude, stop retweeting tailed links. I love the support, but you know I do this only on Saturdays. And nobody directs my, hey, I do this on my channel. But all right, so I'll start us off. Chapter 8, Kolek's Castles. The hairs on his antenna brush against the girl's face as he sucks her dry. Wow, okay. Okay. He has his human hand on her waist while his long, protuberous pierce her neck.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. The smell of blood hangs in the air, but you can't tell if it's from Kolek's feeding or the wetness dripping from your hooks.
Okay.
These are not your hooks. These are Speedy's. This isn't your memory, it's his. The government agencies linked to Mission Control have provided the Hero Project Final 12 with a top-secret piece of psychic interrogation ripped directly from Speedy's mind. The DRPR has all kinds of laws governing against the use of psychotic interrogation, since it's generally viewed as a gross violation of personal privacy. Yeah. No, you do that mine, you probably get ass and titties. No, it'd probably be George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Alright, let's be real. Alright. Plus, most sidekicks tend to violate and generally impenetrable, making them difficult to employ. However, Speed's high threat level obviously cleared the regulations for psychic use. Hey, Saren, how are you today, man? um, as I interrupt almost mid-reading just to say hi to people. So right now, you're taking a mental tour of the select Speedy memories in hope of painting a fuller portrait of the enemy you face. Though it's not an easy task you particularly relish, as the virtual reality helmet is being lowered onto your head, you knew that whatever you're about to see, it wasn't going to be pleasant. Okay, I gotta figure. We got voices here. We gotta do. All right. Do you want to be Colic and I be Speedy?
Remind me.
No, we don't have voices for these two. Okay. If we do, I have no remember. No, Sarah, I don't know who you are. I don't know. I don't know. There we go. I'm gonna use this voice. You new around here, huh?
I love Speedy.
Oh, the echo. Oh, the echo of the other voice. Alright. Oh, hey, Hannah. Hey. Alright. You hear Speedy say, though it feels like it's coming from your own mouth. It's not the only thing that's highly unsettling about this experience.
The name's, he says, sliding his proboscis out of the dead girl. It's only now that you notice her webbed duck hands, and I have a feeling we're going to be great friends.
You keep sliding those things in my neck.
Tasty.
Moving on, you're instructed towards Speedy's memories in the order presented to you, but you are still given a menu to go in whatever order you think is best. The inspiration, the death, or the gathering. Oh, we just don't do the memories.
I mean, I feel like we should just go in order.
I'm getting reports you are echoing. No, I'm using... Yeah, it's Discord. That's what we're using. Where are my headphones? Where's my super suit?
Where
is my super suit?
Suit.
You tell me where my super suit is, goddamn. What? Let's be real. That's how it should have been said. It's like, done. It's like, you tell me where it is, goddamn it. Alright, let me change my volume.
I'm the greatest good you ever gonna get.
So, one day, me and my girlfriend, we actually... I sent her a text of that meme.
Uh-huh.
No, a meme that's like the text. So we then started texting to each other the whole lines of the scene, and then I ended it with the actual picture of Frozone. Like, god damn it.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yep. Alright, there you go. Hopefully no more echo. Why is my D&D group actually active for once?
Oh, is it your other one?
Yeah, I made us a D&D chat on Facebook.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta pick a thing to go. Do we want to do the inspiration, the death, the gathering, or fuck this shit?
I thought maybe it would be wise to go in order.
Alright, so the inspiration. Do you ever think we're gonna meet him?
God.
Speedy says, blinking through heavy eyelids. You can feel yourself fighting off a yawn. Seeing the world through Speedy's eyes seems particularly exhausting.
Smither is a very busy man, Colic says, pulling his hood tighter across his head as some pedestrians walk by. And I hate being seen by pedestrians. But I have a few ideas I think he'll like very much.
We hate being seen by anybody.
He He's the only one to ever give people like us a place in the world. Hardcore.
Real quick. No, I can't turn her up anymore. We've noticed for some reason with Discord when we stream one another. Give me a second. Our volumes get fucked up somehow.
Yeah, that is really weird that keeps happening, and you can't like turn me up more in the.
You're at 200% on it.
Jeez.
Wait, hold on. I think I know what to do. Where is it? Desktop audio. Increase
Hey-o.
that shit. Maybe hopefully that will work. Alright. Let's see. Discord. There we go. Yeah, that's what I just did. I just did it on OBS.
Alright.
So hopefully because I increased the desktop volume, that will increase your volume as well.
Hopefully.
So that,
Hopefully.
yeah. Hopefully that works. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So, apparently that's it. There we go. OBS, we fixed the problem.
Ayo.
So it probably is an OBS problem for both of us.
Yeah.
Alright.
Probably. I need to remember to do that when I stream with you next time.
Yeah. Alright. Well, just don't forget us little people when you make it into the splice circle.
Tell that to my dear old dad. Oh, sorry, wrong person. I told you, Speedy. You really have to stop selling yourself short, Kulik says. You have a point of view to offer the world that no one else can possibly understand. There's no one else like you.
Tell that to my dear old dad. Speedy says, licking at one of his claw paws. He used to say...
What our small-minded parents had to say about us remains entirely irrelevant. Kulik interrupts, putting a hand on Speedy's shoulder to stop him from walking. The world belongs to the unwanted, Speedy. You have to... I don't know.
Sluggin' Gene Hazard! The bat swings down towards Kolik's head, but he's already spun out from under the blow, like a fly dodging a swatter. The bat continues with Speedy's nose. Instead, you can smell the blood squirt forward underneath your eyes. It almost hurts. Kolik's hood has fallen off and he's screaming, already having jumped onto the man's back. He's about to pierce the attack for this prosthesis. But two more men pull Kulik off and smash him into the ground. You have trouble seeing what happens next because Speedy's eyes have teared up and he's fallen to the floor. The last thing you do see before everything goes black is a boot coming to Speedy's face.
Ouchies.
Alright. You're not sure how much time has passed when Speedy opens his eyes again, but you can just make out a blurry image of Kulik laying on the pavement nearby. He reaches out a bruised hand, one finger hanging onto a broken ankle, and places it on Speedy's chest.
One day we will rise, he says, his buzz voice sounding thin, and every Annie kid will be treated like royalty.
So now to the death.
To the death.
To the
No,
death!
sir. To the pain.
Oh! Alright. Speedy walks through an abandoned house and up to a closed door, one that is painted a shiny black. He doesn't bother to knock, instead pushing the door open to a cloud of steam. The small room looks like it's swelling, with beads of condensation running down the walls and visible with heat wave running across the only window. The room is mostly empty, save for a dozen stacks of books and used journal, which sit beside a kiddie pool. I can just imagine that. A kiddie pool filled with murky yellowish water. Somebody's been peeing in the pool.
Yeah, I was like, who pissed in the pool, guys?
Somebody pissed in our pool. Alright. There's also a faded photograph of a young boy.
Look at this graph.
No, it's the same. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band standing next to a woman with with the body of a praying mantis, with a caption that reads, Gerdolin and Gerard. Could that be Colix? Colic! You here?
Up here, the familiar buzz voice says. Zzz.
Bzzz. Speedy looks up to the ceiling and finds Colic positioned there, his thin mosquito legs fashioning him up to the ceiling. You've never seen Colic out of his bodysuit. He has a lean torso that could belong to a model, if not for the mosquito bits sticking out of his bare skin at precise intervals. Sex, baby, sex, baby, sex, sex. Right, you're good.
Speedy, what's wrong? Colic says, dropping down from the ceiling and sounding as concerned as his inhuman voice would allow.
It's smothered! Hold on. I gotta do a puppy run already. Give me a second.
Alright, puppy
Doggos.
run.
I have to wait a couple minutes because one of them actually is peeing for once.
Oh.
Instead of peeing and whatnot, but we're still gonna I'm gonna leave my doggy screen up. Just for a little bit. Actually, no, fuck it. I love looking at my doggos, but seriously. Alright. Here we go. Everyone's freaking out. They're saying that the clothing is gonna make a play to take out the other anti-gangs. The skills are ready.
None of that matters, Colic says, his human fists clenched and shaking at his side. He raises his head and points his proboscis directly at Speedy. The only indication of where he's focusing his attention. Oh, I'm going to tear it all down, Speedy, he says. It's our turn now.
The gathering.
Da, da, da.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm so pleased you all could make it, Colic said. It's wonderful to meet most of you in person after our long correspondences.
Speedy sits at a large, rotting table that was once in a castle's grand dining room. A broken chandelier hangs precautiously above, which Speedy keeps eyeing.
I would like to welcome you to the first official meeting of a very special group, Colic says from his spot standing at the head of the table. Right now, we may be seen as jokes, forgotten, punchlines, and human stains. Our names are synonyms with sin and disgust, disgrace, and misunderstanding. But that's all about to change. Soon enough, the entire world will know our real name.
I think this is still you.
Yeah. And they'll cower in fear before the great infra order.
Dun dun dun! Colix means this rally cry, but the three members of his audience aren't roused to cheer. Speedy looks across a little jagged, who seems to be not quite there, lost in some kind of high, and Clef just stares at Colic, his hands clasped and a huge smile showing underneath his cello face. His face is a cello.
That's beautiful.
Would somebody escape from the Beauty and the Beast set? Yeah.
It's like, hey guys,
hey guys.
Houston.
We lost the cello, so we're just gonna
we
put
lost the
this
cello.
piano in instead and make it look like Stanley Tucci.
Right.
All right, let me go take care of dogs again.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to know what my dad said I was doing?
What?
I'm twitching.
Oh my god. That's great.
He's like, it was like, come on, guys, Kim's twitching. I'm like, did you just say I'm twitching? I'm twitching?
Twitching, I've got a fever.
I got a fever sitting in my bones.
Okay.
I don't even know the whole lyrics to the words. I don't.
It happens. It happens, dude. Let me see. Where was I? There is much for us to do in the coming months, but we have one very important task to begin with, Kulik says, holding up a printout of the Millennial Orbit article.
Which is oddly fashioned.
Yes, old-fashioned. And that's when you notice that none of the Info Order have meat chips on their forearms. Clearly, they've totally gone off the grid. What? The photo in the newspaper shows Madame Vice lying lifeless in Black Magic's cage. Sorry.
You won't get in my cage, boy.
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 A bloody S cut into her face. It seems we have one last member to recruit, Kulik says, forcing the closest thing to a smile his face can simulate.
Does he have too much Botox in there?
Probably. That's probably the whole problem. That's probably why he's so evil sounding. He's just sitting here like, it's all this Botox,
It's all this, but he's Amanda Leopold! That's who he is! He is Amanda Leopold.
Oh my god.
He's Amanda Leopold. And yes, I know which one you are because of your photo. Your photo?
Your photo?
Your photo. I'm done touring Speedy's memories.
Yes.
Lifting off the virtual reality helmet, you have to blink several times. You have the taste of metal in your mouth, and you feel like you should take a shower. There's something about being inside someone else's memory that's just so unclean. I got okay. All right, rebellion. We have found that Speedy's brain was mind-mapped to protect against psychic intrusion. Rebellion's voice booms as the hollow projector across the transport hangar. But then those were the most relevant memories we could find that were left unguarded. Obviously, they help us paint a more complete picture of Kulik and the origins of his Info Order. Rebellion clears his throat, gearing up for a longer speech about Kulik, but you find it hard to focus. Several thoughts are swirling around your head. Kulik is one of the most disgusting creatures I've ever seen. Despite the awful things Kulik has done, I can see why he would want to rebel. It is clear that Kulik knows how to appeal to the unwanted people. Kulik is even more dangerous than I initially thought. I can't wait to take him down. He is very charismatic for being as ugly as fuck, dude, apparently. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So he knows how to appeal to the unwanted. Your mind pops up... You pop...
Blah, blah.
You pop 2 painkillers into your mouth and wash them down with water from your Hero Project thermos, hoping it would help to stop the throbbing in your head. After last night's vote, you can hardly get any sleep before the 5 o'clock time for your next mission. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. for this shit. Even though the mission episode won't air until Wednesday, the judges in Mission Control want to act on Speedy's recovered intelligence right away. At least the judges have signed off for the moment, giving you a few precious minutes to recollect yourself. Oh, jury! Oh, jury.
Oh, Jury.
You're not looking so hot, rookie. Jury says from his seat across the transport. What's the matter? The ghost of Fumble's past haunting you?
Oh my god.
So
much for relaxing.
No, but I'm sure you lost some sleep over your alliance taking a hit. Losing another hero is no laughing matter, Jury. I still look better than you do on your best day. I just wish I could have voted for you. Happy to see you care, Aaron. I feel like I want to be sarcastic, but like happy to see you care.
Yeah.
I really do. Jury raises his eyebrows and smiles at your way at this. Oh god, I gotta do all these voices too. It should have been you, Summit says from his seat next to Jury, and his leather costume crinkling as he clenches his fist. No. What, did you want to do Inheritance voice?
I can't remember who.
I don't. We did not. Some of these guys have not spoken till now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Male or female, at least.
Inheritance dude.
Okay. Now, Summit, we may not agree with Captain Hammer's lifestyle choices. Inherit interjects. But we need to find a way to overcome our differences in the image of humility.
If you come at me with any of that bigoted nonsense again, you won't like what happens. Summit snaps. Our beliefs have very little in common, Inherent.
We both believe that the place of powered people in our society needs to be re-examined. Inherit starts shifting his eyes to you and the Crush. None more so than the Infinity Powerheads. They need the Meek's help the most. I really think.
I gotta say, let's get this clear right now, Summit says, trying to keep his voice calm. I'm not doing a calm voice, as you can tell.
Obviously.
I believe that there is a democratic responsibility to make sure all Americans are able to earn the same advantages that power individuals are born with. Wanting to even the playing field for sake of the American dream is quite different than wanting to round up all the power people in concentration camps like you meek freaks do. Okay, we're going to talk about a little bit about politics with this. Here we have the alt-right and the alt-left.
Hells yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
It's true. It's so true, my dude.
Alright. Alright, go to Inherit.
That's a gross misinterpretation of the Meek's movement beliefs, Inherit says, folding his hands in his lap. Everyone in the transport, especially the producers, wait for a follow-up from Inherit, but there doesn't seem to be one.
Which is just as well, because you got plenty to say. You've been waiting for an opportunity to speak up about this for a while now. Alright. And what exactly do the Meeks believe should happen? 1 minute. There you go. Should happen. Since when is being powered a lifestyle choice? I think I've heard that comment about liking both genitalias options. Well, being queer in general is apparently is a lifestyle choice.
Right?
You're both Genesis sluggers. How do you plan to work besides the powered heroes on the American Proactive if you win the show? Okay. The type of person I am, I would ask, what do you think should happen? That's how I am. I want to know what they think should happen when there's clear miscommunication.
Right.
Because
yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Alright. Sorry. One of my friends is offering to cook us hamburgers for a game tomorrow. I'm just like, bacon? It's like, bring it and I'll cook it. I'm like, yes. I'm getting bacon burgers tomorrow. Alright, but yeah, I do believe we go. And what exactly do the Meek believe should happen to powered individuals?
Agreed. I'd be happy to have a humble discussion regarding Meek philosophy whenever you like, Captain Hammer. Inherit responds, but for now, I think we should focus on the task at hand, shouldn't we? Is everyone clear on the mission plan?
Okay. I'm going to give some props to how Zachary wrote Inherit, okay? Um, and this is also how I personally feel. So you guys are gonna learn a little bit about my political belief system in this. I'm very open-minded. I'm willing to hear your opinions, unless you're a Nazi or neo-Nazi. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm so, I cannot. I can't. I physically cannot listen to your viewpoints. But and this is like how it is with religion. If you guys really think about it, okay. I have my own belief system. I'm a Buddhist. I consider myself a shitty Buddhist. I really don't meditate, but I believe in a lot of the principles of Buddhism. I really do. Like, I believe enlightenment. I do believe in reincarnation. Because trust me, I think my grandfather was reincarnated into my cat. He has a very pissed off look like my grandfather. I'm not joking. Speaking of cat, what are you doing? Oh, that's the one with the fake blood on it. Oh shit. No. You don't know what that will do to you.
My goodness.
Okay, I had a bandana on the floor that had fake blood and latex makeup on it. And I did not want my cat trying to eat it.
Oh, the one that you used in that
In my number, yes.
Nice. Also not good for your cat, but nice.
No. But I'm willing to sit down and listen to your viewpoint. Now, the only religion I won't do is Scientology. I'm sorry, I can't. And it's because to me, Scientology is like a cult. I cannot. The basis of what it was founded on seems great. It really does. But everything else I've seen about Scientology, it just makes me think of a cult. But I would be still willing. I'm actually backtracking a little. I would be willing to hear why somebody wants to practice it, somebody wants to follow it. I'm willing to hear it. But I'm going to say this. Your opinion's like a penis. Don't shove it down my throat unless I ask for it, alright?
Right.
But that's kind of how Inherent is, a little bit. He's willing to sit there and calmly discuss, to express why he believes this. And that's... I like that with a person. If you have a conflicting point of view, I want to hear why.
Sure.
I really do. It's like I was trying to express to a friend about Styles Stilinski on Teen Wolf, how I part of me feels like Lydia, and I'm gonna get some shit for this probably, is a little bit like Stockholm Syndrome, because Styles fucking stalked Lydia, and he legit pretty much stalked her, like knew all the details about her life and everything. I'm like, no.
No thanks.
No.
I don't part of that. No thank you.
No. Then again, I ship Styles with Allison, so... Which a friend and I realized those two did not have any actually on-screen interaction until, like, episode 3. Like,
oh my God.
No, because, like, because they've been in the same scenes together, but, like, actual character interaction wasn't until, like, episode 3.
Oh, wow.
Because I was RPing as Allison Argent, and we were going to pick off... we were doing, like, I was RPing with the Styles, and we were going to do, like, the first word you hear your soulmate says.
Uh-huh.
And we had to look for that.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, dude, it's not till episode 3. But, like, one of these scenes where they're together, was, like, Scott during a full moon of sorts or so.
Uh-huh.
And Styles ran to Allison's house because they thought Derek had taken her to kill her, and he's trying to get her, and her mom's like, Allison, someone's here to see you, and then comes Allison, we're like, we're gonna pick off from that scene. We're not doing, like, fucking, I don't know how many episodes later. Because, like, I think the first actual line she says to Styles was, like, Scott started to shift on the field during a lacrosse game.
Uh-huh.
And Allison comes to him and finds him in the shower because he like turned on the water to help whatnot. And like I said, this is like 3 episodes later. And she's like, "Hey, Styles." I'm just like, "Are you serious?"
Are you serious? That's the first thing. That's the first. Oh.
3 episodes later, you clearly know this is your boyfriend's best friend, and the first actual verbal lines is like, "Hi, Styles."
Wow.
What? But see, I ship them because they both have like, I call them on the. If you ever see on my Tumblr tag, when I reblog anything of them, I put it OTP Darken Hearts. Because Allison got like brainwashed to do evil things by her grandfather, and Styles got possessed by the Natsu, and thus killed Allison in that process. But they both had like darkness in their hearts still as the humans of the pack. So I'm just like, this darkness, comfort, kiss.
Comfort,
kiss. Then I can't say anything because I kind of ship Styles with Peter Hale, the creepy dad. No. And the reason why is because the way Peter interacts with Styles is so unique. Like, he does not interact with any other character the way he interacts with Styles. Like, even when he offered him the bite, it sounded so sexual. I'm just like, keep your old man boner down. Why am I strangely liking this?
Oh my god.
But I refuse to read any underage. No, wait, I can't. I do have one underage fanfic I read, just because of it's weird, and I'm just interested in it. But I do not like to always read underage fanfic of these two. I like to read it when Styles is of age.
I mean, that makes sense, like, preferring that. Like,
yeah. That is my preference.
I'm even uncomfortable, even if it's, like, that's, like, the main, like, okay, like, Miraculous Ladybug, it's set when these kids are, like, early high school. And then they want to, like, make, like, a main couple there who, like, are basically meant to, like, get together later on. I mean, literally, it's said in the show itself. But anyways, they want to, like, make fanfics with them, like, doing more adult things. And I'm okay with that, but only if you, like, say that they're older, you know, like...
Let's just not do it like a Sailor Moon thing.
Yeah.
Where Usagi is, like, in middle school, and then fucking Tuxedo Mask is, like, a senior, and I'm just like, what?
It's just like, guys. Chill. A little bit.
I love how we just go, politics to Teen Wolf, underage.
Opinions about underage.
Do not know. Girls, if any underage girl sees this and you have a guy who's clearly over the age of 18 interested in you, run the fuck away. Please.
Yeah, please.
Run the fuck away. Alright, back to the game. Inherits proclaimed himself field captain without consulting any of you. A move that was supported by the judges after Inherit captured Speedy during the last mission. Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
And when you weren't about to contest considering your new team. Team 1 consists of you, Inherit, Jury, Null, The Crush, and Summit. Not exactly your biggest list of supporters. Even Null, who was very happy with your vote last night, isn't able to show too much support since you can't let anyone know that you two are friends, thanks to her secret identity. Thanks, Ginny.
Thanks. It's an avocado.
Thanks.
Right? All right.
Yes, my voice has changed. It's called testosterone. And if you didn't feel out of place enough already, these 5 heroes worked together in the last mission while your old team, Team 2, picked up Black Magic and the Bear for their roster.
Oh, buddy.
Apparently, the viewers were able to vote on the team rosters this week, and they must have liked how things shook out in the first mission. I am shooketh! Because this is what they chose, or so the producers claim.
Or so they claim.
The truth is, you haven't spared a second to process any of the things happening in the Hero Project. With the insane pace of the production schedule, you haven't had time to think about the kind of impression you are making or what the fans think of you. Your meat ship access to most of the content has been temporarily restricted due to your time on the show, so you have very little idea of what's happening on the outside of the bubble of the show. You have a sense that your life has changed forever, but moving too fast to begin to digest that thought. You're sure that you've managed to anger a large base of fans, no matter how you voted last night. And even though your national legend level has reached new heights, let's check that, by the way. 50!
Wow.
You have since, well, it's reaching new heights. You are sure that it must have taken a hit after last night. Yeah, we were like at, I think, like 60 or 70.
Yeah.
But for now, your only concern is doing what it takes to survive this competition. A producer's voice rings through the PA system, interrupting your thoughts. And Herrick, can you give another rundown of the mission? We need a clean take.
As we've all seen, the intelligence gathered from the captured Infra Order member known as Speedy has given us a location for Kuluk's top secret base of operations. We are currently en route to attempt a capture.
And what is our team tasked with specifically? Jury cuts in, never missing an opportunity to steal the spotlight. Attention, whore!
Yeah, attention. Our primary objective is capturing Kuluk, while Team 2 is tasked with capturing all supporting Infra Order members. We are clear to act as solo heroes or as a unit as deemed necessary. We are not sure that Kuluk will still be there, but we are hoping that he thinks Speedy's psychic defenses held up and he believes his base is secure. However, our secondary directive is to gather as much evidence as possible.
A-list tasks for A-list team. Jury bows, crossing his arms across his puffed up chest. Well, mostly. He finishes settling his eyes on you. You open your mouth to sing back, but notice that everyone has turned to look out the nearest window. You turn to see why they've grown silent. You've begun to approach Kuluk's headquarters. Which is an enormous abandoned castle. The castle is equally majestic and decrepit. It's set in the middle of a misty brownish lake. It stands as a tower, crumbling brick and caved-in walls. It was probably once a prized estate with sizable staff, but now it sits in squalor. The castle seems like a perfect hideout, since it's not only huge and empty, but also very close to proximity to the Big Sur area where Prodigal's death wave hit. The surrounding area has been filled with toxic nuclear fallout, and has been publicly condemned ever since. Yeah, that's perfect! Let's be real!
Yeah, that's kinda, yeah.
You feel a chill run through your body as you see the castle and force yourself to close your eyes. This is the kind of thing you have nightmares about ever since Prodigal came into your life. But right now, you're freaking out because I can't imagine what dark terror waits for me inside. It is one of the most haunting places I ever seen. I was part of the death wave that made this wasteland. I should have stopped this from happening in the first place. I just want to make sure I survive the mission. I know an entire nation will be seeing and judging this for a few days. I was part of the death wave.
Yeah, like, honestly.
Alright, so I've actually been looking at our stats, alright, ready?
Uh-huh.
Justice, 90. Lawful, 93. Defensive, 74. Team player, 84. Control, 69. Loved, 70. Underdog, 76. Grandma and Jenny are at 92%. The Vitkins are 5. Rebellion, 77. Rex for Schillingers at 12. Black Magic 74. Lucky at 70. And then the meek thing, like 12%. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right. Honestly, same.
Your turn.
Time to suit up, Inherit says, unbuckling his belt. Since the air here is compromised, you've all been issued sleek hazmat suits, except for Noel, whose costume already protects against biohazard.
Of course, Jenny. Of course.
Of course, Jenny.
Of course.
Has to be top of the class, Jenny.
Over
here. Emblazoned with the Hero Project logo, but also customized for each hero. Your suit is in your costume color scheme and has a silvered ring positioned in the middle so that viewers can tell who you are. Let me see. I think it's still me. I just want to remind everyone that this could be the biggest mission of our respective careers, and here it says, paying particular attention to the camera beside him. Whether any of us end up winning the show or not, being the heroes that bring Kulik will mean quite a bit. Something tells me we will humbly remember this day for the rest of our lives.
Even though he is apparently a huge bigot, he does have a point.
He does have a point.
He does have a point.
Which I guess that's kind of why he took the name Inherit.
Well, the meek will inherit the earth.
Well, no, I know. You know, like,
all right.
He inherits that, like, embodiment is what I kind of meant. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, God. I'm trying to remember the crush. I'm trying to remember which hero the crush. I think the crush is the queer one. I don't remember. No, because one of the other heroes is gay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't remember which one. So okay. Or we all die, the crush says, breaking his silence for the first time this entire ride. This may be a 3v show, but let's not forget these people are ruthless killers. Nope, I went to William Shatner there. Takes one to know one, Jerry whispers loud enough for the crush to hear. After that, a tense silence falls over the transport. For all their bravados, these heroes are right. This is a big mission. Millions of lives could be hanging in the balance, depending on your success here. So what's more important to you, despite your given directives? Taking down Kulik, taking down the Infra Order, gathering more intelligence on Kulik's plan, getting good airtime no matter what, making sure my team works together, helping Jenny with her investigation if the opportunity arises. Gathering more info. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Steerling yourself. All you can think is, here goes everything.
15 minutes later.
Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Where's my bathroom thing? There it is. Have you seen my bathroom picture I use?
No.
It's a from South Park. It's like today I went to the toilet without my phone. There are a total of 178 tiles in the bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah. I wonder if I wish GIFs could work. I don't know if GIFs could work because I want to use Elmo's poop on the job and all that stuff. That one.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I really want that. But I will be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. All right.
It's like,
that's why I
entertain them. Sing George of the Jungle.
George. How long is he gonna be? Hello, viewers. It is I, the luckiest of ladybugs, here to entertain you. I'm here for your entertainment. So, I suppose I should, like, get to that whole entertaining thing now. I don't know, I kind of just... I know I haven't been, like, around a whole bunch. I'm sure all of you obviously missed me. But I am glad we got to get back to this. It was important to me. I just think that this series has been a really great series. I'm glad that it's been getting recognized, and I'm glad that we've had a chance to be able to like really play and sit down and spend time playing this, and it's important to me. And I'm glad that you guys have been here to support us this whole time and kind of like give us the attention so that way we could keep this going, because really, if you guys didn't help us keep this going, there wouldn't be too much point in still trying to keep this series alive. So thank you for that. Is there someone outside? There is. If I die, just remember that I appreciate every single one of you. But I think that it's important to remember that, we couldn't just like twitch around. We couldn't just be twitching if we didn't have you to support us. And all of us Twitch users definitely appreciate it 100%. Let me think. What else can I say here? I also want to say that it's important to keep positivity up, and I'm glad that you all have been so positive for us. It's definitely helped. Every bit of positivity helps, especially, everyone has a hard time sometimes, and we all just want to be there for each other, especially in those harder times. So I'm glad that, we have this community we can kind of keep up, and that's important to me. Yeah. I'm just babbling now. Aside from getting textbooks for Kool-Aid, I'm also thinking about trying to find a way to afford to go see a Front Bottoms concert. I don't know if any of y'all have ever gotten interested in the Front Bottoms before, but I definitely love them. They're really great. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to learn how to play Cough It Out on my ukulele right now, and that's pretty fun. We all are excited and ready for the eclipse. I hear that in my little town, or not in my town specifically, but in a town near my town, which happens to be the capital, which, but there's supposed to be like a surplus of like 80,000 people.
Oh, my butt. That was a hard poop. That was a hard pooping. Oh crap! I dropped my headphone. There we go.
Good job. Well done.
I know, right?
GG.
Things. I think I want to work there for a second. Apparently, my bacon idea is very supportive. Oh, did you not like that when people think I'm straight? Oh God, honey, no.
I love it. I love the, just like, people think you're straight and you're just, oh God, honey, no. Plus, I love Amy Poehler with like every bit of my being. So anything with Amy Poehler, and I'm just like.
I found the GIF. Let's see if I can use it. Where's my pictures thing? I want to see if I can do this real quick. I really do.
Plus, I mean, can you like freaking believe that, like, one of the most amazing like comedic movies of all time, especially our time, called Mean Girls, has our beautiful, lovely people, Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, who I adore so very much. Very, very, very
Oh my
much.
God, it works!
Oh my God!
boss makes a dollar, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. And the gif is slow, but it works.
Ayo.
Ayo. Yes. Yes. Yeah, well, you also know they're doing Mean Girls the musical, right?
When are they doing that?
Because they announced the cast of it not too long ago. Because right now everyone's like, oh my god, they're Frozen costumes. And I'm so happy nobody's being fucking racist bigots about the fact Kristoff is being played by a black man, because I don't. If the man has talent, I don't give a shit what they look like.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, because with musicals, it's how well you can sing and act. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I actually like the idea of Kristoff being a black man.
Same.
That's really good.
I'm glad that they were open to it and weren't being bigots in the other way. And the whole, like, no, the movie has this kind of guy, so you kind of look exactly like me. Sorry. What?
If I had money, I can go see it. It's going to be in Washington, D.C., October 31st this year to be its 15th. Yeah, it's going to do that because it's apparently going to be the 15th anniversary of the movie. No, it's going to be ahead of the Broadway's debut. It's premiering for a limited run in DC before it hits Broadway in 2019. Now the only thing I asked for, I want the Burn Book to be they actually have a song about the Burn Book, and they're reading the stuff like Janice Dickett is a dyke. Who's that, Damien? He's too gay to function. Oh my God! Write that.
Oh my God! Yes.
I want this. I want this so badly. I want a song about the Burn Book. All right. Back to the game. After helping the Crush airlift Team 1 onto the borderlands of the castle ground, you have to remind yourself to breathe. Though this shouldn't be this nervous. The Hero Project suits are configured to protect you from any potential sensors so anyone on the island shouldn't be able to see you coming. And even though the cameras are under strict instructions not to record them, there are hundreds of SWAT agents surrounding the island perimeter to assist with the mission. While the Heroes Project Final 12 have been tasked with the taking point, the government isn't taking any chances at the same time. Despite these extra defenses, creeping along the damp perimeter sends a shiver through your bones. Now is not the time or place, the Crush says. The sounds of his voice sends a jolt through your body. But I would like for us to talk soon, while we're both still here. Every instinct is screaming at you to stay away from the Crush. You weren't even born when the Crush committed his unthinkable crime. You've read all about them. He's the cultish gang leader in his own right, just like Kulik or Smither. But you know Jenny would say she could. Find out everything you can. I like that very much, I forced myself to say, swallowing the lump of fear collecting in my throat. Let's just focus on the task in hand. We'll see. That's not going to happen. Don't say anything. I like that very much because let's not forget, the Crush was in the Devoid with our parents.
Right.
Whoa, yeah. I just got a ding. Who dinged me? Oh, it's on. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, my baby boy. My baby girl.
What?
One of my friends got drama with a friend. Like, bad drama with them. Like, something really bad happened with them.
Oh, gosh. Jeez.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I guarantee they probably just will look at, okay, which one is they on? Which account are they on right now? Alright. But I would say, yeah, like I said, I like that very much.
Yeah. Agree.
Alright. The Crush turns and you feel his gaze piercing you. His sea-brown skin seems to course with power underneath the suit. You bet he could kill you with a flick of his finger if he wanted. You two save the hazard talk for later. Jury hisses from his leaning point beside Inherit. A flash of anger runs through you, though you know Jury is probably just taking his anger out on you after voting against his allies. Don't ever oh yeah, this one doesn't say who it is, so fuck it. Don't ever talk to me but suddenly an explosion rocks the island, and you immediately recognize it as one of Lucky's body quakes. And then the sound of screams and below fill the air. Team 2 must be battling someone.
I can't get anything on the comms. I can't get anything on the comms, Inherit shouts. Kullik must have something jamming the communications on the island, which means we're on our own here.
I can see through black magic eyes, Jury says, holding a finger to his blonde head, closing his eyes. They're fighting some kind of robot army. I think I can make out Little Jagger. They're on the other end of the island. Inherent's about to bark out orders, but you've already decided what you're going to do, especially after Meechip Hallelujah's warning system activates with a tip. Oh, honey, I've been waiting to do her voice. Your best bet is to stay in character, honeydew. Work that strategy! Alright, so our strategy pretty much, of course, is team player.
Right.
But at the same time, we're also someone we help when we know there's help needed. But this actually is a little difficult. We have go out on a limb and scan the grounds. Wait for orders. Go help the heroes on Team 2 no matter what. Make sure I'm where the action is to get the most airtime. Defy Inherent's orders whatever they are. This is difficult. Well, we're not attention grabbers, so make sure I am where the action is there. At the same time, we're not somebody who... Let me look at our stuff. We're not someone who would... I don't know. Fuck. God damn. Because we truly do play the underdog.
Right, yeah.
And we help those who... because the last mission, we went, fuck your orders, and we went to help people instead.
Right.
That makes this really, really hard. Fuck. Go on a limb and scan the grounds.
Yeah, I think that's the best, neutral.
Haha, that's kind of funny. Our action!
God, what did that sound like to my parents, I wonder?
Alright, your go.
Captain Hammer and Crush, scan the perimeter and make sure no one escapes, Inherit shouts, taking off towards the sounds of the melee. Everyone else, follow me.
You didn't necessarily care what Inheritance orders were, or that they were designed to put you and the Crush at a potential leaderboard disadvantage. You have a gut feeling that you need to do some recon. If Team 2 is indeed fighting the Info Order, you'll be missing out on the main battle. But something tells you, whatever is happening across the island, there's more to be found inside that castle. Besides, the government assistants put up an anti-teleportation field to block Little Jagger's escape teleports. So the Info Order will most likely be on the run in the more traditional ways. You'll be there to catch anyone who tries to escape. You fly towards the main castle entrance, the Crush hurtling at your side. Entering through one of the great doors, you float into a large foyer that must have been gorgeous one. But now it looks decayed and smells dank. Dank means...
Dank.
Dank. The only sign of anything modern is a long bundle of wires splayed across the floor, leading into another room. You fly along the path of the wires into a dingy library and find that the wires are hooked up to a humming generator. The room looks like it's been turned into some kind of makeshift lab. No, not a lab. Some kind of workshop. Machine parts and power tools lie discarded around the room. Though you scan the rest of the library, what makes what makes your heart stop. The room is covered with explosive rig triggers, with a countdown timer that reads 11 seconds. Holy slugger, you whisper, realizing Kolik must have known you have pulled this location from Speedy's mind. He knew you were coming, and he's rigged the castle with enough explosions to take out the entire island. You spin towards the crush, your mind incapable of moving as fast as your brain. And that's when you catch something out of the corner of your eye. Underneath the main body of explosives, there appears to be a discarded set of blueprints. Your mind reads. Those blueprints could be whatever... Could those blueprints be about whatever Kolik was building here? Kolik wouldn't be foolish enough to leave something like that behind, right? Maybe Kolik didn't have time to clear everything out and was counting on the explosives to destroy everything. Kolik probably left those there as bait to get one of your heroes killed.
Good point.
I feel like it's the second, at the same time as second one too.
That's true. Like something like this is. I don't believe he would have just like left them. Like.
No.
Yeah.
I do feel like it's the second one.
Yeah.
It is too late to defuse this. We have to get to the others. The Crush says, grabbing you by the shoulder. The Crush is right. You never have enough time to deactivate all those explosives safely. Even with all the power at your disposal. There's only seconds left. What are you going to do? Take the risk and grab the blueprints. Ignore the blueprints. Kolik's probably left them as a decoy. Get to the others and warn them about the explosive. Tell the Crush to snag the blueprints while I fly to tell the others.
I mean,
this game makes it really, really difficult sometimes.
right? I'm like thinking because like a part of me wants to be like, well, you don't need both of you to go tell people, and it could be important, but then again, if it's not, then we just look like bumbling idiots for everybody. And
I want to say let's risk blah blah blah. Let's risk it.
okay,
Alright.
so
Not
risk
waste.
it.
Yeah. Not wasting another second, you spin out of the Crush's grip and fly towards the blueprints. You can hear the Crush screaming at you from across the room, but there's no going back now. You can't shield yourself until you get your fingers on this blueprint, so you pour on the speed and reach down, clutching the bundles of paper. There we go. I thought my stream about to crash. I was like, nope. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Just as you clutch the bundle of papers, just as explosives erupt around you. You feel a burst of heat flash across your body and immediately throw up an energy shield. As the explosion triggers and grows around you, you fly back towards the exit as fast as you can. The Hero Project suit is burned and shredded. If it weren't for that suit, you'd probably be dead. Pushing that thought through the back of your mind, you zoom towards the exit, burst of flames hot on your tail. Once outside, you spot the Crush flying towards the others of the island. You push ahead to follow him as quickly as you can. As you approach the scene, it's chaos. You see Black Magic stage show back to back, fending off a parade of robotic drones. Black Magic curses them to explode with blue energy, while Stage Show fries them with a colorful laser blast. Off on a nearby cliff, Wintry stands guard over a block of ice, which appears to have the little Jagger trapped inside. Further up the cliff, Lucky stands with his energy coursing across his body from a recent limb bomb, right next to the bear. It's the bear who's the gay one!
Oh,
With enormous,
that makes sense.
yeah, with enormous muscles tripled in anticipation, they appear to be at a standoff with Scoundrel. What the slug is she doing here? Why is she holding up Girl's limp body, turkey claws at her throat? Really, we're going for round 2? Really,
Girl.
Inherent jury, Noel, and Summit are preoccupied by a fresh throng of drones trying to fight their way through the scene. But the massive explosions start to break out through the castle. Everyone turns your way. We have to get off the island now, you try to scream over the booming of the explosions. Back on the battlefield, you watch as little Jagger suddenly seizes her moment. She cuts her way out of Wintry's ice block. Her skin razors and make a break for Scoundrel. Stage 2 tries to shoot her down with a laser blast, but little Jagger dodges it under it, then leaps into the air to flip over Lucky's head. Before anyone can act, little Jag has her arm around Scoundrel, who drops her hostage. And next thing you know, both of them disappear in a fiery reflective haze. What the slicker? The entire 1 mile radius surrounding the island is blocked from all known teleportation frequencies. How can little Jagger possibly activate her teleportation powers through that? It's the thought that has to wait. However, the entire island begins to go up in flames and all the hero projects around it.
Did I lose you, or did?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Stop. It's inherent.
Sorry. I was looking because I realized. Oh, I need to host you if I'm not already. So I want to make sure and double check that. But then I was just like, I was trying to do that within the time, but I didn't. I didn't click on the clicks in the time. So where am I again? Slugger. Sorry. Captain Hammer, and Harris shouts, and you can barely hear his voice over the explosion blast. Use your infinity powers to get us all out of here. This is all happening so fast. Your head is spinning. You know the risks of using your infinity powers, and this is the first time you've been called upon to use them. But you don't have any time to dwell on that. How are you going to save everyone from the explosion? Use my infinity powers to save everyone with nuclear and force shields and grav lifting? Don't risk using your infinity power. Work with the Crush and use your regular shielding to save everyone. Let the Crush handle this. This is too much for you.
Work with the Crush.
Work with the Crush. Okay. All right.
You look at the Crush, and in one glance in your eyes, it takes it. He flies towards kinetically lift the finalists to safety. Shield them for whatever you can, the Crush says in a hushed voice. No one will know the difference. It's the least you could do, you think, as the Crush lifts the energy bubble you wrapped around the finalists in the Hero Project Final 12, all hang in the air. You can't help but to stare at the balls of flame erupting at your feet and wonder, whose head's gonna roll for this? 2 hours later. Damn it, this thing. Bootbot, what are you doing? You're being weird. There we go, now it's working.
Tell me real quick, how do you make it host?
Hey, host. By the way, Cloud's here. He's saying hi.
I just popped in. I saw him. Hi, Cloud.
Oh, you two are so sick. It's disgusting. Okay, so let me figure out. All right, go. I know you have to go to settings.
Okay, so.
Okay, channels and
that's
videos.
So weird.
Go to channels and videos. All right.
Wait, what?
Go to settings, then channel and video.
I went to. Maybe I clicked the wrong. I go to settings.
Then channel and video. Then when you get there, you scroll down to host list.
Oh, well, this is really weird. It's being weird. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Because I have you, like, it should be at least the top of my list. Because I had that before, and I put you on my host list, and now it's not doing it. I love it when Twitch does exactly what it needs to. Psych. Oh, there we go. Now it works. It just wasn't showing me all, like, the different, okay, channels and...
Yeah, you scroll down. It's all down there.
Okay.
Hey, I forgot Mama Bear's streaming Dauntless. Every time I hear Dauntless, I think of the Divergent games, the Divergent series. That's all I think about. That's all I think about.
It like messed with my list. Why?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. It messed with my list for some reason. Okay, put... Okay, up. 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 Up.
Up to the top.
Slip and slide. Sorry.
That was all because of me.
And... Debut. 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 A debut.
Boop. 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 One thing I don't like about the Prime rewards. I can't get anything else because I don't have any of the other games.
Right?
It's not fair. It's not fair.
So am I now hosting you?
I'm checking your page.
No, I'm not. Why am I not hosting you?
Boy. We can work on that afterwards of the stream.
Right. Good point. I was just trying to help because one of my friends wanted to watch, and I was just like, oh, I should be hosting, and that's where the train of thought. But I'll just send him the link. Well, no, that's what I'm gonna do. I was just like, I was hoping that he could, like, since he already had my channel link, he could hop on to your channel through my channel, but he's not doing that. So, anyways, sorry about that.
Queer again. Make Rona queer again. Do. My head says make Rona queer again. Alright. So, ready to continue?
Yes.
Alright. Standing on the platform behind Colton, the mood is decidedly tense. Not just because someone is about to get eliminated, but because this mission was an all-out failure. Kulik obviously left Speedy's first memory unprotected in order to lure the Hero Project into the castle headquarters, then rigged the abandoned base to explode. Even worse, it appears Kulik has found a way to recruit Scoundrel. There's no word on how that could have possibly even happened in the 2 days since she was eliminated. But it's definitely not looking good. Gonna look good. Rumors are really swirling that she was a mole for Kulik from the beginning. You wonder what Jenny would have to say about this, but you know you have to wait to get any answers from her. And there's been radio silence from Kulik, which means there's no word as to what his larger intentions here were. It's pretty clear that he must have vacated the castle headquarters at the moment Speedy was captured. And then booby-trapped it for the Hero Project's arrival and left Scoundrel behind as a big old "Screw you!" joined by little Jagged for a teleport escape, which the government intelligence officials still cannot explain. All in this moment, all that this means at the moment. Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Goodness.
The Hero Project production staff is on edge because as successful as the first mission was, the second mission was a complete mess, and with expectations running high as they are after the first mission, this would be a complete PR nightmare. No shit. You're back at the Hero Project base in the auditorium with the judges sitting in front of you. They all appear tense, but Rexford looks like he might burst. You can already tell the ceremony is not going to be pleasant at all. Though the only shred of success comes from the entire mission was acquiring those blueprints, thanks to your efforts. You hope there's a silver lining that keeps you afloat for now. No one's been able to confirm exactly what the blueprints say are just yet, but everyone's hopeful that they shed some light on Kulik's future plans. Which can only mean good thing for Team 1's chances at safety, or at least you hope. Team 2 did engage Little Jagger and Scoundrel first. Either way, you've gotten to the point where elimination ceremony when Colton announces the team that has won immunity for the week. So you focus your attention on him, hoping for the best. And then I gotta do Colton's voice. Give me a second.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get ready to rumble! Alright. The judges have turned in each finalist leaderboard scores, Colton says. As we all know, the team with the highest combined leaderboard score will win immunity and be safe for both eliminations this week, advancing directly to the final 10. Now, without any further delay, that team will be Team 1 once again! As Colton finishes his announcement, a wave of relief runs through you. Because you're safe. Thank Slugger. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about getting booted this week, which means you might be able to get some much needed rest. And it also means you're automatically advancing to the final 10. Now you just have to survive 4 more eliminations to win the show and make it onto the AP. Though as soon as that relief settles, another wave of nerves hit you. Now you just hope the right heroes gets eliminated so the next vote won't be a total nightmare. I gotta do Rexford. I think Team 1 really owes Captain Hammer quite a thank you, Rexford says, looking over at his failed finalists with disgust. And if it weren't for his heroic efforts producing those blueprints, this mission could have been a complete failure. Luckily, this overshadows the stumble Captain Hammer had the escape, of course. Rexford says that a little bit with his eyes directly on you, causing your blood to boil. He just can't help knocking you, no matter what you do, can he? Yeah, we kind of blew up his shit.
Yeah.
Even though the proceedings move on after that, you have a hard time stopping yourself from the raging of Rex in your head. You start to imagine yourself cursing at him right here and there in front of everyone, live on 3V. But the time you pull yourself together, this little daydream, and back into reality, Colton's announcement that the bottom 2 on each Team 2 have gone by. You have to glance back at the leaderboard to keep track of who's already safe. Wintry wins immunity, Black Magic 5, Stage Show, no, so Black Magic 5, Black Magic 45, Stage Show 45, The Bear 32. Okay, so we actually have to go through these. Alright. Wintry stunned everyone by getting immunity after her many brushes with elimination. However, during the mission, after the robot drones descended on her team, Wintry was the first to spot Little J, because I'm not even doing this, who was pretending to hold Scoundrel hostage. While everyone else was fighting the robots, Wintry broke free to flash freeze Little J in a block of ice, a move that the judges obviously saw fit for reward. Thanks to her high leaderboard score, Wintry will also be immune from the contested vote that will determine 11th place. This is a pretty remarkable turn of events for Wintry, considering she's barely skated by every elimination since being chosen as the wild card. Which means that the bottom 2 ceremony is Lucky and Matt Girl standing at center stage in the bottom 2, one of them about to get eliminated in 12th place. At the end of this mission, these 2 heroes were most responsible for the biggest failures, Rebellion explains. As field captain for his team, Lucky was able to successfully navigate the mission, which means led to Little J's escape. As for Matt Girl, she was the first hero to go down. After mistaking Scoundrel for a hostage, if she had been able to defend herself against Scoundrel's attack, the mission might have gone entirely different. You look at these 2 heroes, both whom you fought alongside and got to know. How are you feeling? I just really hope Lucky stays so I can spend time with him.
Boy.
I want Lucky to go home. No. I'm upset the underdog's about to get eliminated. No matter what, it is terrible news for the upcoming vote. I want to see Matt Girl go home. I want to see her stay because she deserves us to have a shot at having her heroic dreams come true. Plus, I happen to really like her. I wish neither of these heroes had to go home. I wish both of these heroes could go home. My heart says both, but my penis says Lucky.
I mean, I had to agree with both and say, like, I wish they both didn't have to go home, because honestly, they're both so precious to me at this point.
Well, I won't drag this out any longer than I have to, Colton says, looking over the faces of the bottom 2 heroes with what appeared to be general sadness. The finalists from Team 2 with the lowest scoreboard leaving us tonight is... Matt Girl with a score of 25. As Colton says this, oh my god, my heart. Lucky's name flashes in 5th place on the leaderboard score with a score of 30. The crowd begins to shout in protest as Matt Girl breaks down into sobs. All Lucky could do is wrap her arms around her, looking completely stunned. Matt Girl's just been cut from the Hero Project, and the underdogs have lost their first member. Oh.
My heart.
My heart. I gotta. No. It hardly seems fair. Mistaking a scoundrel for a hostess was an error that any finalist could have made. But in a week where the producers will not want to cover up the mission's failure with drama and controversy, it makes sense they cut Matt Girl and keep Lucky, who is definitely getting portrayed as the ultimate underdog, dodging near elimination left and right. Eugene, you look like you gained weight. It's okay, fat kitties are awesome. You know this. He's not happy that I called him fat.
Aww.
But he's becoming a big boy. But compared to how tiny he was, that's a good thing. You watch as Wintry runs across the stage to hug Matt Girl, who can't seem to stop crying. Lucky sticks away, looking stunned and horrified, while Colton cues Matt Girl's farewell hollow video. As you watch, you realize how Matt Girl seemed to have seemed 9 lives in this competition. After failing to produce a key, she made it to the final selection, being chosen as a wild card. Then the final selection, she was the last heroes announced with a final 14. Matt Girl narrowly escaped elimination in the first challenge after scoring lower on the losing team's leaderboard, then wiggled her way through the first vote, thanks mostly to your support. After all those close calls, it seems Matt Girl's luck has finally run out. Though it maybe had nothing to do with luck, Matt Girl did beat thousands of other heroes to make it to the final 12 after all. Still, how do you feel after this elimination? I liked her, and I definitely will miss her. I'm upset to see an ally go home, especially since it affects my chances of moving forward. Completely devastated. Matt Girl wasn't ready to win the show anyway. She's got a lot of growing up to do. 1 down, 5 left to go. I'm going to be honest, Mike. I feel like our character would be completely devastated because she became one of his closest friends.
Right? Completely devastated.
No matter what, I did not want to see Matt Girl home, and watching it happen breaks my heart. As the producers swooped in to take Matt Girl away, you run across the stage to say goodbye. Not sure if you get another chance to do so. Matt Girl, I'm so sorry, you say, stopping in a herd of music producers, but I know what it's like to go through setbacks. You can't let anything stop you, especially not after making this far. Matt Girl nods at you, wiping her tears at her cheek. Do you want to do Matt Girl?
Oh yeah, I forgot she's like my diva voice. Just do me a favor, she says, pulling you closer. Make sure you and Wintry take down those popular sluggers for me.
Sounds a little Irish. But I like it.
Alright, sure. Do it.
Done, you say, just before the producers finally sweep Matt Girl away. As you watch her go, you just hope you can deliver on that promise. However, you feel about this elimination. Your chances of winning a spot on the AP just became a little bit better. Someone had to go, and before this whole thing's over, 5 other heroes will be eliminated. And you can only hope you can keep finding a way to make sure that is not you. Next chapter, Showmanship. Chapter 9.
Hold on just a second before we continue to the next one. No. I need to get some more to drink, because even though I haven't, like, talked that whole bunch,
Mine's getting
it's helping my head.
Thing too. Hold on. I need something to like refilling drink picture.
Same.
So we'll see. What do I get for drink? I get alcohol. Fuck that shit. No. What? Sure, I'm just using my bathroom one. I'll be back, everyone, to get more drink.
One more quick break here.
Coupon company time. Where's my head shit? Where's my head shit? There's my head shit. There's my head shit. Boom. I don't know why I'm doing that. Ah! Ah! Well, hello to everybody who is joining this podcast. We currently take a pause to refill our drinks, and I got myself an ice cream sandwich in the process. Because why not? They're so good. Hi, Polar Bear. Where's my bathroom one? There's my bathroom one. Where the fuck was it? There it is. BRB. No. Nobody wants to see that picture. It is an ice cube. It's an ice cube sandwich. Can you not tell? It's vanilla flavor. Trying to find pictures for my BRBs. Oh, got one for food. Awesome. I'm gonna see how big I can make this. Oh! Yes! 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 My BRB, I'm getting food. Always and forever, Alyssa Edwards. I've actually met her too. She was so kind. I'm gonna see if it's over shy. Oh my heart, see it too. I know. I have flavored ice cube soup right here. It's called green tea. Makes you poop a lot. Oh. I don't know why I saw this up. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I have issues. You just gotta wait for a shot to get back. Shy to get back. Shy to get back. We're just gonna wait for a Shy to get back all day long. Because I have so many issues. I need help. Alright. We're just gonna wait. So how are you guys doing besides liking like ice cube soup and all that? I think I hear Shy coming back. Woo! I think I hear her. She's back. I thought I heard her coming back. No, there she is.
There who is?
You are. I'm talking to myself while talking about ice cream soup. It's like the greatest thing on this planet. By the way, look what I found for my BRB screen because I went to get food.
Nice. That's amazing.
Like I said, always and forever, Alyssa Edwards. No, that's her catchphrase. I've met the woman. Well, in this case, a man. But I've met the queen. I've met the queen.
I've met the queen.
I have her autograph on my copy of season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Nice.
Yes. But yes, we are also talking about ice cream soup because I came down with an ice cream sandwich and they thought I said ice cube.
Ice cube. Ice cube.
Cassandra, that was a oh my god, that was a snuggie. That was a snuggie around.
A snuggie.
Yeah, there was a challenge they were giving snuggies and they had to do a who wore it better. So like one group of 3 had the pink snuggie, another group of 3 had a animal print, and the other group of 3 had a black one. So that was a snuggie.
That was a snuggie.
That was a snuggie.
I realized that I have to start trying to get wake up at around like 7 every morning. And I realized what time it was, like almost 11. I'm just like, shit, I might need to go to bed soon.
We'll keep going until you need to go to bed. Sound like a game plan?
Sounds good. Hold up.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup and put some liquor in it. Actually, I can do that right now if I wanted to. There's a bottle of vodka in pretty much arm's reach. Because I just don't take it upstairs.
Wait. Wow. Okay.
What?
Oh, just trying to
Excuse me.
turn off some what the fuck? I was trying to turn off some crap words. I'm trying to turn off some of the tabs that I have on just to since I don't need them and I don't want like things to run slow later on. And my shopping cart for my textbooks got emptied and I'm just like, I didn't buy crap. So what is this? What are you doing?
What sorcery is this?
What is this sorcery? But I think I'm good now. I think I'm good to go now.
Okay. What? Why do I have a cord? What? Oh yeah, I have my lucky frog over here. All right. Chapter 9, Showmaniac. Holy slugger. Rubbing the sleep out of your eyes, you look down at the hollow copy of today's millennial orbit. At first, you were pissed at Misha if Halu woke you up with an alert. But now you're glad she did, because you have to keep your jaw from hitting the floor as you read. Black Magic, Twisted Tale. The super famous Millennia City hero and hero project finalist draws his power from the life force of the disabled. Your mind immediately flashes to that room, the one with those people and the golden vat of that smell. Yeah. Smell. You have to bring your hands up to your mouth just thinking about it. You scan the Hollow article and you have no idea where to even begin. How did this secret come out now of all times? Who released this to the press? How's this going to affect Black Magic? What does this mean for the Hero Project? The question is, why now? Let's be real.
For real.
Why now?
Like, why now?
Flipping through the rest of the hollow paper, you look for the reports about yesterday's botched mission in Cullen's escape, but it doesn't seem to be featured anywhere. Could the producers really have...
Oof.
Ooh, scandaloso. Black
Spicy.
Mask, we need to see your face. Can you please take off the mask? I just did a reference that probably nobody here gets. Oh well. Oh well.
Sorry.
Watch fucking RuPaul's Drag Race on Logo and VH1. I am not paid by RuPaul to say that. Alright. Could the producers really been that successful at keeping rats on the high-profile mission until it airs on Wednesday? You're supposed to be on a deserted island in the Big Slur Wasteland, but still, it's pretty much a major operation. You're pretending to get the reference. Don't worry. Okay, I'll pretend you got the reference. Emotions pour over you as you consider the magnitude of this article. You try to sort through the thoughts clanging around in your head long enough to settle on one. I already miss Black Magic, and I want to be there for him now more than ever. No, you're a fucking dick. Would anyone think to ask whether I knew about the secret, given my history with Black Magic? Black Magic is finally getting what he deserves. Could the hero project have leaked Black Magic's secret to distract them from this week's failure? It's a good thing my relationship with Black Magic ended when it did.
The fourth one for sure, honestly, because that's like that was my exact thought as soon as like he's like, you look through looking for the failure, and I was just like, oh, how dare they?
How dare they?
That was the first thing that came to my head. I'm like,
what sorcery is this?
Honestly, I am genuinely one of those people who...
You're a conspiracy theorist?
Well, no, I just often loathe the media and the usage thereof because of, like, stuff like this happening IRL. And, like, so my immediate reaction was, like, I cannot believe this happened. What the fuck? Because I hate it when stuff like that happens. Like,
no, a picture just, like, popped in my head. I'm going to send it to you on Facebook. I gotta find it among all my bullshit. Where is it? Okay, there we go. That worked. There we go. All photos. Yes, I need to find this. Because this is Christine Sadoko. Shit. I should be able to pronounce her name, but I can't right now. Where is it? There it is. Because I sent it to my girlfriend too, and she laughed her ass off. Oh, I found it.
Open the folder. Stop having it be closed.
Right, I sent it to you. Media's in it for the money. Yeah, that's mostly what media is. I really can't kind of say much because I kind of want to be affiliated because I kind of need money. But at the same time, for me, this allows me to schedule out time to sit down and play games and relax. Even though right now, I don't have a job, so that's all I do.
Love her.
Oh
I love her, honestly.
When there's a fresh new conspiracy theory, you're gullible as fuck, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I gotta make sure this gets... I gotta make sure it works. Oh, no, you can't see it because I forgot she's green. Sorry, guys. I'll post it on Twitter. I will post it on Twitter for you guys. But... yeah, but major media corporations definitely is only in it for the money. I mean, really.
Yeah.
But, like, major companies that are kind of, like, more lower, like, sci-fi, honestly. I've become a huge sci-fi channel fan lately. Because my own Earth, I mean... and also, like, their Channel Zero series, which is their version of American Horror Stories, but they only do... they get their stuff from Creepypasta.
Oh my god.
Like, the first season was Candle Cove, and Candle Cove was my favorite fucking Creepypasta. I was like...
Wait, what's Candle Cove?
Oh my god, Candle Cove. Oh, I will link you to that Creepypasta later. Like, oh my god. It's so good. Yeah, you can Google it. Google... is this a blind paint? I've played this game before, Cassandra. Am I, please tell me I'm pronouncing it right. I don't want to fuck it up. But the options we've been choosing are, like, completely different from what I've been choosing. The only thing we've done that I haven't done is Black Magic is a fucking dick, and I don't keep romancing him because of how much of an asshole he is.
As someone with the past that would have triggered, I am appreciative of not chasing after that.
Same. But, like I said, I know what happens, but it's also been, like, probably almost a half a year since I played this. Because my old job... Are you crunching on ice?
No, I was looking for something. Sorry.
Oh.
My bad. I should have turned off my mic. I didn't mean. I
You're
forgot to
good.
do that.
No, I thought it was ice. I was like, wow, you eat those. You eat that weird.
I
Cassie,
eat
it's
that
fine.
ice weird. No, I was I have a shoebox full of all my makeups, and I'm looking for something because it was one of those like, where did I put that thing?
I have a
And
kitten
then I was
caboodle
just
that I
like,
spray painted black for my makeup.
nice.
Yeah. Okay, Cass. Yeah, Cass. I've played his games too. It's like I started doing the Versus series recently again as a solo stream. And I'm like, I don't even remember what the fuck I did because I've only played that once. Hero Project I've played through multiple times to get different romance options. Like, I've played as a gay woman. I've played as a gay man. But technically bisexual. Only people I haven't continuously romance is Jury because I know that's an option, and kept going on with Black Magic. I love Zachary. He actually knows I'm doing this. I tweet about it a lot, and he's actually commented on it and says I am awesome for doing this. I'm hoping to get 5 to stream. And we are going to do Redemption season as well after this. So,
Yes.
So we're going to do that and all that. So, because I love text-based adventures. But for Lucky here, my co-host is the Lucky Ladybug. You guys can follow her. This is a complete blind playthrough for her. She's never played this game at all. Ever.
Yeah, not at all. So I'm enjoying every single second, especially for the fact that the person that we are romancing right now is named Lucky, and I'm sitting here like, at me.
Yeah, I can't be an asshole in this either. I really can't. It's like when I play Fallout, I want to be a dick, but I feel so bad after I make my first dick move. I'm like, can't do this. Nope. Unless you play like Dragon Age, where in Dragon Age you automatically have to be a good dude. You're automatically good. It's just the choices you make affect your companion relationships. And I have played an entire game through as my mage Kanari romancing Josephine with high approval from everybody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that itself, it's an accomplishment right there.
That in itself, yeah.
Yeah. Cass, you can send me spoilers and all that on Twitter to talk about it. I'm fine with that. You can join the Discord and talk about it to me one-on-one. That's fine. Just not for Lady. But no, my recent playthrough, I'm playing it as my dwarf who's getting fucked by Iron Bull. That is a pure BDSM relationship. I'm like, what? What?
What?
Yeah. Nah, I got Solus disapproval so much I had the option to punch him in the face. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Solus is the only one I don't want to romance, because when you play through the entire game and find out what he is, and you're just like, I can't put somebody through this. I cannot. It's too painful. Alright, so let me go hit next finally on distract from this week's failure. Alright. And if someone at the Hero Project is really responsible for this leak, what could they do to you in the future? Just as the thought settles up, you look in your room and your room opens and Gigi rolls in. Up and Adam, George McAdams, you've been asleep for ages. Look, Null's already been awake and mingling for hours. There's so much to be done. You gotta be the hero.
Right, no, I got him. But I thought we were supposed to have today off. You groan, pulling up your covers. Oh, no, I thought we were supposed to have today off. Or like...
You do, which is why you need to use it to get some quality finalist bonding time. After yesterday's enormous misfire, Rexford wants us to focus on Wednesday's episode of all the juicy finalist drama.
Drama. Where is Black Magic, you ask, reaching for your Millennia City hoodie?
At a meeting with his team, prepping for the press conference. It was a really big fan of Blackie. Oh, fuck. I was really big fan of Blackie, but this, well, it's quite the scandal, no? Anyways, you have plenty of time for all that later. Rexford has mandated that you get some time with your little showman's partner later tonight, given this week's vote.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, hold on just a second. I did it bad.
Yeah, bonding time with Lucky.
Bonding time with me.
No, Ronald Weasley. I don't know why that just happened.
Why must you hurt me in this way?
Why?
Oh my god, one of my family members actually just recently brought up Harry Potter's Puppet Pals, and I was just like, I still think about that every day.
Okay. I want to tell you a fun little story about Harry Potter Puppet Pals. So, I was in high school when it really got big. This here is showing my age. And I was just listening to it, watched the video before I came to school. So then all my friends were hanging out on the porch by our cafeteria before school starts. And one of my friends was the school's punk kid, like mohawk and everything. He would walk around with a safety pin in his ear too. That's how much of a punk this kid was. So I just started not even paying attention, going Snape, Severus Snape, Severus Snape, and then I just see him throw his arms up there and go, Dumbledore! I almost fell off my chair. I almost fell off my chair laughing at this guy.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It is still one of my I don't have a lot of positive high school memories because I was bullied hardcore for being openly queer. And I was actually called gender confused before I really understood what that meant.
Oh, jeez.
See, me, I go back in high school, I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about them saying you're gender confused. Just stop. You become a dude in the future. But that is one of my fondest. But that's one of my fondest high school memories is getting the punk kid just go Dumbledore.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Then we all started singing the song before the bell rang. But all right, back to GG voice. Silly Goose, Black Magic, Stage Show Lucky, and the Bear are eligible for this vote this week. GG says, which means that you probably have to vote for this in either Black Magic or Lucky Packing. I plead the fifth.
I'm just sitting here like. That's the only noise I can possibly make to like show my emotions. Just like
Slugger, you were so exhausted last night you didn't even think of the vote. If I stay loyal to the underdogs, I'll vote for my. Let's be honest. This first one's gonna be us.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. I mean, he was a dick. Did my stream freeze? There we go. All right, so we're the first one, obviously. Anyway, you have all week until Thursday live show to make up your mind, Gigi says. But right now, the Chris has requested a brunch with you, and you're going. So get dressed and see you downstairs in 45 minutes. I do Gigi's voice way too well. I really do.
That's perfect. It's perfection. I wouldn't want it any other way, my dude.
And with that, Gigi rolls out the back out the door, not even giving you a chance to weigh in on this brunch. And 45 minutes, you're not sure if you can process everything that has happened this morning. If you had all day, let alone 45 minutes. Not to mention, prepare for a meal with one of the world's most terrifying, powered individuals ever. But the show must go on, you suppose?
Show must go on.
1 hour later. Let me check something real quick. Okay. You sit in an outdoor garden, a pleasant breeze against your face. This seems like a first of minutes. You sit and enjoy yourself since the competition started. And it feels so good just to breathe for a moment, soak in the much-needed break. You're the only one on the patio, since the production staff cleared out this restaurant so you could film your brunch here. You've been waiting for the crush for a few minutes, but you don't mind. The quiet feels lovely. Especially the right over here. You gaze out of the transport window. Millennia City seems to take on a different quality. The streets look the same, but everything just felt different. Like, it was somehow crisper. Crispy, like a crisp.
Like crisp.
McCrisp! Alright. And when you arrived at the restaurant, you were rushed by screaming fans and a camera flashes. You have no idea if the production planted them there or not, but you know that it felt slugging good. You also caught a glimpse of the hollow billboard when you're crossing downtown, which feature all the hero product finalists with a tagline underneath of their hero poses. You've been watching every episode, of course, but it gave you further glimpse of the storyline the hero is building for each finalist. Then we have... Oh, we're not on here! I feel insulted. I'm insulted. I am insulted.
I am outraged. I am insulted. It's like, I am outraged. I am insulted. I dedicated my entire life to our Lord Jesus Christ, and this is what
I dedicated my life to our Lord Michelle Visage. What are you talking about?
No, you know that Vine, right? The one I'm talking about?
I think so. I gotta
the
look it
guy
up
who
again.
like shoves himself inside of a washing machine as he's saying it.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I am outraged. I am insulted. I have dedicated my entire life to our Lord Jesus Christ, and this is what I get. Honestly, I identify with that so much.
Okay, but we have the Inherit, the Icon, Jury, the Prodigy, Black Magic. I gotta do this thing for this. The Heartthrob. Did you just see what I did?
Yeah.
Alright. Fumble and Stage Show. The It Couple. Null, the Dark Horse. The Bear, the Muscle. Lucky, the Underdog. Wintry, the Dreamer. Mock Girls, American Sweetheart. She was! Mock Girl is the sweetheart! The Crush, the Redeemed. Summit, the Upstart. Scoundrel, the Rebel. Okay, so who do we want to look at?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of want to look at Lucky.
Alright, Lucky, the Underdog. This has certainly been selling Lucky as the ultimate underdog from the earliest rounds of the competition. A total amateur coming from nothing, fighting his way through the competition and surviving just by the skin of his teeth. Like Jinx Monsoon! Lucky was a wild card. No, I will talk about Jinx Monsoon all day, every day. Lucky was a wild card, and it only made it into the final 14 as a judge's save. Then was on the losing team for both missions of the two missions so far. Although he has won high on the leaderboard immunity for the first mission, he was in the bottom two for the second mission and now faces 11th place vote. Still, Lucky is left standing with thousands of other heroes who aren't and has become clear the killer leader of the Underdog Alliance. More than any other finalist, it seems the producers are really investing building Lucky up as the personification of the American dream, rising to make something out of absolutely nothing with natural talent and hard work alone, especially when compared to some of the other cast's bigger names. Agreed. But now Lucky has to survive this week's votes and keep his success story going.
Dun, dun, dun.
You didn't have time to go through the finalists, so you saved the billboard taglines to your meat chips. Oh, save to meet chips review your stat screen whenever you want. Looking through all these, the Hero Project certainly has a good variety of storylines, and hero types plus a healthy mix of existing super celebrities and rising stars. It seems the Hero Project doesn't just want to find stars; they want to make them too. Taking all into consideration, your own tagline seems rather fitting: Captain Hammer, the Fighter. How do you feel about this label? It's definitely true. I hate it. I love it.
I'm what the kids call relatable.
I'd say it's definitely true because we really have been
It's
fighting.
definitely true.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks. Oh, there we go. All right. Thanks for making me a fighter. Micha Pavlu says, punching the air with rhinestone-covered boxing gloves. I fucking love.
I love her.
Did we actually misspell Captain wrong? Did I misspell Captain?
How do you spell it? How did you spell it? Because I haven't.
I'm checking. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off if I did. I think I did. I did.
Wait, how did you spell it?
Captain.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god!
This is public school education, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what happens.
No, this is not Virginia, Roanoke County public school education problems. Which is probably where I'm gonna fucking work in my life. Let's be real. I hope it's perfect, because I fucked up. It's probably spelled right on Shies. Alright.
Ew.
I fucked up. Alright. You smile at Meechip's halloo's enthusiasm, knowing it wasn't the only label you were assigned. After all, the strategy decisions you've been making were also pegged as an undefined character. You've been acting as a kind of a chameleon in the competition, adapting your strategy to the needs of the moment by employing a few different strategy types. Your strategic rundown since the last check-in is Hero 3, Loyal Ally 2, Floater 0, Ruthless Strategist 1, Villain 0.
Ayo.
Heyo! Although you may have lost out on potential legend boosts, having an undefined strategy gives you the freedom to maneuver in the competition however you think is best. And for better or worse, the strategy type has been locked in for the rest of the competition. It's too late to turn back now.
It's too late
to turn down. Additionally, you were featured prominently in last week's episode. Between the team divide on how to act during the Kulak mission, and your swing vote status between the warning alliances, you were the center of the competition's biggest storyline. You know all the finalists have become instant national superstars, but you also know how quickly star power like that can fade. So you try not to let yourself take it for granted. Still, you think back on how the general audience all those months ago, and you quite aren't sure how you outlost thousands of heroes to be here today. Yeah, I had a weird burp.
I feel
so
you.
For the first time since you enter the hero project, you allow yourself to think about what it would be like if you actually win, to have all your dreams to really come true. Alright, I gotta do the crushed William Shatner voice.
Is this the
real
Sorry.
life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Actually, his Rocket Man one's better. Sorry for the wait. There were some unexpected delays. And I'm moving my head like Kirk as I do this. The crash says, as his voice smooth and calm. But you notice the remnants of some eggshells on the shoulders of his costume, and the smell of stain remover. It's no secret the crush isn't a fan favorite, but still. I don't know. That's how I pronounce Kulik. I just see it, and that's how I pronounce it. I mean, really, we could just tweet Zach. Hey, Zach, how do you pronounce Kulik? And go, give us a sound myself.
How do you spell cool lick?
Yeah, there's Kulik, and then I've been saying Kulik. What?
Mm.
I'm
assuming I'm
Kulik.
Voice.
Kulik.
Kulik. Oh, that makes sense.
I can see it, but like where I see Kul then lick, that's how I pronounce it. It's Kulik. I get Kulik. I really do. Like I said, I had shitty education. I'm Spethel. I'm Spethel, and I'm getting my master's degree too. And possibly a PhD as well. Let's be real. If I want to teach gender and women studies or queer studies, I probably will have to get a fucking PhD. But anyways, here you go.
All right. It's fine. I was enjoying having a few minutes to myself, actually.
Yes, that does seem to be rather foreign concept these days. The crush says, folding his napkin neatly in his lap. I could just see him just folding it, just looking like a perfect gentleman, and then realizing he could fucking rip your neck in half.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, my kitty's sleeping. I gotta get a picture. I take too many pictures of my cat sleeping. I'm like, oh my god. There we go. Tweet will be the picture will be on Twitter soon. Though to be truthful, I've had quite enough quiet moments to last a lifetime. You look at the Crush, and his amber eyes are blazing. He has such an intense presence, such a graceful way about him. It's unsettling, especially knowing what he has done. I'm very curious why you asked me to brunch today. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now. I'm not sure if I want to be here, so let's cut to the chase. Thank you for helping out with the escape last mission.
I mean, I think thanking him for help probably is a good way to start things, because, you want to start on a nice... that's how I would normally start conversations personally, but... Because, he did, like, display teamwork, and, he, like...
He really has done a, pure redemption storyline. Like, really.
Yeah, he has. He really has. So I think, like, showing appreciation for his effort is a good way to get on his side out.
Thanks, man!
Thanks, man!
Not necessary. That is what we're here for, isn't it? You nod. The last thing you expect is this kind of support for someone like the Crush. There is much to say, the Crush starts, but let us start with something to eat. I am starved.
Same, man.
I am probably the world's worst villain, but you know what? I want some fucking food. With the wave of the Crush's hand, a young waitress approaches you to take your order. But before you even say anything, you can see that her hand is shaking so badly she won't be able to write anything down. Perhaps you could have someone else take our order, the Crush says, giving the girl an excuse she needs to get away as fast as possible.
Do you ever get used to that? You ask, feeling almost bad. Besides, you know what it's like to be vilified after everything that happened to Prodigal, your sidekick, Sonia, and the Death Wave.
This is the bed I have made for myself, the Crush says. But the answer is no. 15 minutes later. I love how we try to say some of these things at the same time. Like, seriously.
Well, we're both, like, so used to we're just, like, hopping in, and they're like, wait a second, the other person would say that, and then we both kind of awkwardly pause, and then we
do it again. We're just like, God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it. After the manager comes out to take your orders and gets the Crush a cup of coffee, the Crush looks more at ease. Now, I do not have much time, so let's cut to the chase. He says, I'm sure you have many questions for me, so let's begin there. Alright. You look across the Crush and think of Jenny. What would she want to find out? Why are you on the Hero Project? What's your experience been with your infinity powers? Why did you do the things you did? Do you think you'll continue to act alone in the competition? With our character, I think understanding our powers might be very, very helpful. In my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's true too.
Alright. Oh god, I got a lot to say. God, we're gonna go Shatner here, guys. I don't dare to blame anything for other than myself for what I've done, but my infinity powers certainly played a large part. I envy you, young heroes, being raised in a time where there's now a dialogue for such thing. But for me, I have found myself with all this power, far more than anyone else I have ever met. I could literally move mountains if I wanted to. So for a long time, I thought I was a god among men, that I was meant to retake things in my own image, to use my powers to their fullest extent. Now I see that I was wrong. The Crush takes a sip of his coffee, then forces himself to go on. Dude, you didn't have to force yourself, like, seriously.
Yeah, like...
Today, I see my powers are a privilege, and a dangerous one at that. The urge to cut loose, to make myself superior. It always lingers. I have to be constantly careful to keep my abilities in check. I can never let my guard down, otherwise I might destroy everything. Most people... Aww. Yeah, he really does have a redemption line. He really does.
Yeah.
Most people can't imagine what it's like to have that much power. How can they possibly know what it's like to have so much influence over others? Very... Cass responds, poor sad grandpa. But the hilarious thing is, in our D&D group, I'm called Grandpa.
Oh my god.
No, in our group, remember? Until Roy revealed his
yeah.
age, I was the oldest one. I'm like, God damn, I'm the Gramps. And then you all started calling me Gramps.
I mean, yeah, but you did kind of bring it on yourself because you mentioned it. Like, I don't, like, at least twice before we're like, okay, Gramps.
I wanted to be called Daddy.
Oh my god! I'm not calling you Daddy. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
No, my iPhone does that for me.
My voice breaks like I'm like friggin' 12 years old, but I'm not gonna call you.
My
I'm not
iPhone.
gonna call you senpai. Yeah.
My iPhone calls me Daddy instead.
Oh god.
I got drunk and told it to call me Daddy, and I just don't change it because it's hilarious.
I can't believe you.
No. Let me tell you a funny story with this. So I was at a con with some friends, and we were all pissed about something, and I'm just sitting there, of course, letting my language fly, and then like after 3 seconds, my phone was set away. I was nowhere. I could reach for my phone, but I wasn't touching it. I hear my phone go, "Watch your language, Daddy." No, it was a Daddy. Watch your language. I'm just like, oh
Daddy, watch your language.
My friend who's in my other D&D group, he brings it up now and then because it was so funny.
Like,
I wasn't even drunk at that point yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Watch your language, Daddy.
Watch your language, Daddy. Though, alright, I have to be consistently careful to keep my abilities in check. I can never let my guard down. Otherwise, I might destroy everything. Most people can't imagine what it's like to have that much power. How can they possibly know what it is like to have so much influence over others? Very few people experience it, how lonely it can be, how hard it can be to relate to others. But you know, don't you, Captain Hammer?
I'm what the kids call relatable.
Relatable, Grandpa.
Relatable, Grandpa.
Hashtag relatable, Grandpa.
Make that your new, like, Twitter hashtag. Like,
I
if you
will.
want to talk to me, follow the hashtag relatable, Grandpa.
Oh, I'm gonna...
Is that me?
No, I was changing my stream name to say hashtag relatable, Grandpa.
Oh my god, same.
Oh, I misspelled Grandpa. Graham. There we go, Grandpa. There we go. Done. We're good. All right.
Amazing.
All right. You look at the crush. Your jaw clenches. But then you nod, because whether you're ready to admit or not, you know exactly what the crush is talking about. That kind of loneliness can drive a person to do dark things, the crush continues. For me, it is a constant struggle to stay grounded. And I am so thankful for the treatment I've received, and for this opportunity to make amends. You nod once again, taking a sip of water, but all you can think is this is a very real reminder of what you can become if you make the wrong choices. Oops. I'm scrolling the wrong thing! Stop it! So you don't think you're quite ready to open up about these fears, especially none from the national audience. So you move on to your next question. What question?
What question? Okay.
What question?
Why? Well, why are you on the hero project? That's a good one. That's
all right.
A good one, yeah.
All right. Well, I was released onto the hero project with the help of Mayor Victim Rebellion and Rexford to prove that power rehabilitation in the Defoid really works. I want to show that because of the help I have received. I am not the man I once was, and is that great joy I am also able to provide insights into Kolik's potential thought process. Kolik and the old crush have a lot in common, I'm afraid. The crush crosses his legs, causing his starch white costume to crinkle at the folds. Oh, I can imagine he looks like a fucking pimp. That's what I imagine with him.
Fucking pimp.
Well,
I'm just kind of sitting here like, why do they keep putting him across this like some kind of like sexualized like figure? And I'm like almost becoming more like increasingly uncomfortable just because of the fact of like, but we're supposed to follow with Lucky, and then they're sitting here like,
dude, people are right when people cross legs. It's not a sexual manner.
Well, no, like just the way they word it compared to like.
Okay. You glance over at one of the filming cameras, wondering why the crush has chosen to reveal this information here and now. He must have some kind of approval from Mayor Vixen, though a very large part of it you hope he doesn't. Oh, yes, I have played Dream Daddy. I did a stream of Dream Daddy while waiting for Shy once. Sexualized sad grandpa.
Same. I'm what the kids call a relatable sexual.
I'm what the kids call a gift. A gift. Yeah, it's a gift. Grandpa, I like to fuck.
Oh, God.
And yes, my son is a cutie pie. 13 pounds cutie pie.
Cutie pie.
Cutie pie. Alright. Whatever the case might be, this might be your chance to deal Mayor Vinton some damage and help Jenny's investigation at the same time. Why did Mayor Vinton keep his role in placing you here a secret? Why would Mayor Vinton release you when he stands for power regulations, especially considering infinity powers? This whole thing reeks of the meek. Why did you agree to be on the Hero Project in the first place? I'm second one, I think.
Yeah, agreed.
I believe his reasons would be provide that his power regulation platform works with the biggest success story there is. Oh no, what the hell? What am I doing? I'm on fucking crack. Alright. The Crush explains.
Then why didn't Mayor Victon give my parents the same treatment as you? You ask, unable to hide the anger in your voice.
That I cannot answer, I'm afraid, the Crush offers. But Mayor Victon aside, I know what people must expect of me in my placement here. I cannot blame them. This is why I recently submitted myself to a full psychic exploitation, one that is about to become available to the public. I want to show people that the new me has nothing to hide. You want to say more about Victon, but doing so would only provide crass after the Crush's mission. Besides, if that's what the Crush just said is true about the public psychic report, that changes Jenny's investigation quite a bit. Do we want to keep asking, or do we want to finish?
The last one seems interesting.
What? Do you think you continue to act alone?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Yes! Victon is a jackass! He's a
He is.
jackass.
Ugh.
Alright. Yay! Grandpa loves us! I have already decided that my place is with the underdog heroes. That is, if you'll have me. Psst.
Oh, oh, sorry. I thought it was the last paragraph, and I was just like, what? That decision isn't up to just me, you say.
Whether to trust the Crush or not, will have to be a group decision. Humble old man, he is a humble old man.
Humble old man.
Though after losing Matt Girl, you could definitely use the extra numbers in getting in the votes. So, do you want to ask the last question or finish?
Well, now I feel like I have to ask the last question.
All right. I think about the answer to that question more than you can know. The Crush says, pausing to gather his thoughts. I came from a happiest home and was offered every opportunity. It is not as if there was a source of unusual pain or strife propelling me into darkness. But I suppose that I was entitled, spoiled, and educated at the finest university in the grandest ideas. Jury! Oh, sorry, there was something in my throat. I'm thinking, oh, jury! Yeah. Told to always think big. Though I was meant to change the world. Combine that with the vast amount of power I was given, I suppose it was the perfect storm. You can read the little bits now so I can give my voice a break.
Sure. You can't believe the crush is speaking to you so candidly with you and in front of all of these cameras. Still, it's a pretty remarkable moment to be a part of. You'd be very anxious to watch yourself if you were at home. Oh, one, you'd be very anxious to watch home.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's still you.
Yeah, it's still me. Let's be real. Still me. Alright. I do not want to rehash my youth beliefs here and now, but I truly wanted a place for outsiders to belong. I saw the divide in our country, the inability to compromise, and our resulting declining rural status, and I thought that was my calling to remake things in my own image. I thought America needed a revolution. Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
We got a new one now. A new powered king to usher us into this bold new era, to go where no man has gone before. Oh wait, shit. Also, did you Star Wars not Star Trek? Oh my god.
Oh.
Bad nerd.
Poor grandpa.
And that any means were justified by this end. The bigger my ego inflated and the more powerful I became, the more people seemed to want to follow me. He just needs a pudding cup and a hug. He does. He does. I told myself it was about the political beliefs at first. But really, the influence was intoxicating. To be revered and feared like that? The crush pauses.
The crush pauses again. A dark look. I thought you were taking... why?
Alright. The crush pauses again. A dark look overtaking him. He's obviously about to speak about the end result of his grand notions. I'm so thankful that these heroes stopped me when they did. But still, it was only after I led the other people to commit heinous crimes in my name. I may have never killed anyone myself, but that does not make me any less guilty. Now I know I was wrong in just about every way. Before you take a moment and let the words sink in, then consider what you want to say. But before you can, the crush speaks again. Whatever you're going to say, you can be sure I've already said it to myself. So what is your next question? We done.
You look down at your plate, trying to process everything the crush has just told you. All you can think is that the crush seems genuine. I know that after all he has done, the crush can't be trusted, ever. I'm inspired by the crush's story. I have no idea how to feel about the crush. This conversation with the crush changes Ginny's investigation a great deal.
The first one.
Yeah.
He is. Grandpa needs a pudding cup.
Looks like... Oh, no, I can't make that pun. Never mind. Go on. You try to start. I have something I've really been wanting to ask you, but I don't know how. Or I don't know. The crush waves his hand to silence you, and you stop speaking immediately, though you have no idea why. It just seems like a very smart thing to listen to the crush, whether you want to or not.
I have been deciding how to broach this topic. I don't know. But the time has finally come, the crush says. I can't say much about the devoid for many reasons. and your parents and I were in very different places. But they did get a message to me when the word about my terms of my release. The crush pauses, and you feel the air drain from your lungs. You're about to hear the first words from your parents in years. Could this really be true? They asked me to share this message. We are watching, Lip, and we are proud for words. Oh, too proud for words. You blink, trying to hold yourself together, but all you can feel is overwhelmed, happy, lonely, inspired, upset.
Can I click all?
All.
All.
I don't feel bad. Cass is like doing like crying Isaac.
Oh.
Crying Isaac. Who just dinged? Something dinged. It's probably in Twizz's channel. I
Got
don't
a ding.
know. I got a ding. Or it could, because I'm in the new X Kids like group chat and stuff. No, nothing there. Okay. Inspired. I say inspired.
Yeah, inspired works. Knowing your parents are watching will give you the motivation you need to win, moving forward. But before you can finish processing that thought, the crush moves on.
I was looking at our stats real quick. Alright. While we still have a chance, I feel I must ask you this. How are you doing with the development of your infinity powers? The crush asks with a loaded look. After all, he knows how much he's helped you at the end of the last mission. Trust me, I know a thing or two about what's being to be thought as a gene hazard, he adds. You look at the crush, deciding how you want to respond, and knowing that Ginny would want you to stay on good terms for the investigation no matter what. My powers are working just fine. I'm being careful to keep my new powers under control. I think you overestimate how much we have in common. We keep it under control!
I've got this under control.
Hold it. Lip, you better get this under control, or I'm gonna feed you to Gun Matalia!
Oh my god.
I love doing Grandma's
Lord.
voice so much. So, being control. I'm glad to hear that, the crush adds. But if that ever changes, I want you to feel you can come speak to me about anything for that matter. The crush smiles at you, and despite everything, you feel some genuine warmth radiating from him. You might just take him up on that offer. Well, I'm afraid that is all we have time for at the moment, the crush says, already standing up. But I do hope we have the opportunity to chat again. You stand to shake the crush's hand, but your mind has already gone elsewhere, because you have quite a bit to think about after this. Hours later. Alright. Hey, we got some Ginny time! Back at the contestant mansion, you sit at one of the backyard gardens, secluded from the rest of the finalists. You need some time to alone because you're not even sure where to... Psst.
Where to be... Oh, right, no.
Yes.
We only have a few minutes.
You jump up, energy rippling across your skin. At first you only see a bluish haze, but then you make out Noel across the garden, which actually doesn't do much to ease your nerves. She looks terrifying as ever.
I activated my anti-surveillance tech to take out the cameras, but we'll only have a few minutes before someone checks up on us. Not seen together, especially not talking about this.
No, I've heard... Oh my god! Cass, did you just read... I go on Twitter! I see hashtag relatable grandpa.
Oh my god! Yes!
I think my stream did free. Oh, my stream is like lagging, like kind of bad. But Cass, is that you?
Yes.
Is that you? No. It's totally not me. I think it is you. I think it's so you. I mean.
Oh my god! I think I hurt myself badly. Gotta love it.
Oh, please don't tell me I've been using the wrong pronouns if that is you. I feel so bad because I think that makes it authentic. Yeah, but I hope because I think I've used she, and I apologize for using wrong pronouns. I didn't mean it. I mean, if your pronouns are they there, I will automatically switch to them if you interact with us from now on. And I just have shitty Wi-Fi. And actually, I have good Wi-Fi. I just have a shitty computer. Okay. No, I've already decided to side with the underdogs.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not here to talk about the vote, Noel says. We should be all set anyway.
Then I assume you want to talk about my brunch with the crunch. Brunch crunch!
Brunch with the crunch.
Brunch with the crunch!
Yeah. But first, the scoundrel mess has changed everything.
You can go.
Okay. You keep picturing that turkey versus sloth fight in the first mission, which was super short from what you saw of the episode footage. Was that planned? Could Speedy's capture have been a trap? And if so, how long has Scoundrel been a mole for the info? Or did she decide to switch after getting eliminated? You have no idea, but you know that Ginny probably has answered. To make it all more complicated, I'm sure you've heard that the Crush is submitted to a full psychic workup. If he has any ill intentions, we can't find them, Ginny explains.
Yep. I was pretty much going to say the same thing. He told me all of this at brunch, you say. He seemed oddly centered.
Well, he really is, as far as our best experts can tell, Ginny sighs. And now that it appears Scoundrel was probably the terrorist mole from the Infra Order all along, the TRPR has called off my investigation in any official capacity.
You stare at Ginny. Slugger. That was quick.
Aww.
Poor Ginny. But you could tell from Ginny. Bye, Trevor. He just left my bed finally. But you could tell from Ginny's tone she's not done yet. What's your next move then?
Exactly the right question, Ginny answers. I'm going to stick around for as long as I can. The Infinity Intel still doesn't quite pan out, and just because we can't find something wrong with the Crush, it doesn't mean that he shouldn't be trusted. So something could be brewing there. I just have no idea what now.
You look over at Ginny and respond. Well, I'll help you. Let's be honest, with our character so far, we'll help Ginny no matter what.
True.
I mean, we don't even need to read the option. No, we know. Our character is straight up loyal to his friends and his family. And to Lucky.
Exactly.
And
to Lucky.
And to Lucky.
That means a lot, Lip, Ginny says. Be sure to keep you posted.
So here you go.
Oh, yeah. Listen, before we run out of time, I have to ask, Ginny starts. Did the Crush tell you anything you think I should know?
He not sure really how to finish the sentence. He gave me a message from my parents. And at that, Ginny sits down on the bench next to you and activates another anti-camera pulse. Shouldn't she be saving those for...
This is more important, Ginny says, putting a hand on your knee. Now, spill.
The romance! I want to rip my shirt again, but I can't.
Right?
Just watch, I'm going to buy a collection of shirts. I just sit here and rip during emotional things. Like, well, there's another shirt on. Hey, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, okay. Okay, I think we're having a lucky date. Yes, Ginny is #1 Bay friend. Alright, you gotta read the hero. I gotta be GG. And Lucky. You know this.
Oh, and what am I supposed to do with this? You twirl the rose between your fingers, not sure whether it's real or fake.
We got a special date for you. Date all night set up for you, Gigi says. You're taking that rose to your boo.
After you talked at length with Ginny, Gigi called you to get you into evening formal wear for the night. Now you know why. Obviously, the show wants to push showman's angle here pretty hard.
So, make a move. What are you gonna do? I ain't got no time for no looky look boo. Gigi sing song, slapping his single lady. Oh god, I gotta do this right. So make a move. What are you gonna do? I got no time for your looky look boo. Since Black Magic made it clear that things with you are over, Gigi must be talking about Lucky. So what do you think you're gonna do? Do you want to go on a date with Lucky? Yes!
Yes!
Minutes later, you walk out on the balcony suite. It has a gorgeous view of MC's twinkling lights in the distance. A full dinner is set with candles, red legged. Lucky, yes. Gay face, Lucky. Gay face.
Wait.
Yeah, go. Oh, no, you can't. Are you on the chat still?
Yeah.
Cass's response.
Oh my god. Yes.
Alright. A full dinner is set with candles and red linen at least 3 bottles of wine. But you don't see Lucky. That looks lovely. Look, he says. You spin around to find him sitting on a ledge across the balcony. But I got a better idea. Oh boy, indeed.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here he comes.
Oh boy.
The waves.
I'm like, you can't see how I'm like fanning myself. I'm like, oh boy.
Don't forget. Soon we're gonna have video call on Discord and we can see each other's responses real time.
Ayo.
Soon.
Can't wait.
Yeah. The waves crash against the shoreline as the wind picks up. The ocean is violent, which matches the thunder that rolls through the sky.
Are you sure it's safe to be here? You ask, feeling small against all that darkness. It's imposing.
Lit. I'm a human bomb, and you're an infinity. Lucky starts. We super slugging heroes. What's a little rain to us? I love doing Lucky's accents more than I do Black Magic's. I really do.
Sure.
I really do. Lucky leans against you, for the warmth of his body spreads through you. Being here, sitting in front of this thunderstorm is the raging ocean. You still feel somewhat safe. Protected. You feel at ease. I forget, because Cass has a delay in all of us in my stream.
Oh my god. That's true.
And I get their responses real time, because I have it set up for that. You feel at ease. Lucky leans his head against your shoulder, shifting his eyes at the camera orb floating across the sand dune. My family's gonna flip when they see this. Like he says, they still can't believe I'm here. Though they're part of a big part of why I'm here. They need me to do this. All of them. I guess I need me to do this too. I mean, I don't have anything to go back to. No money, no career. I don't. You don't have to worry about that because we're gonna win this thing. I know exactly how you feel. Your family will be proud of you, win or lose. Who knows what our careers will have in store of us after this. I'm on the first one and the fourth one.
Yeah.
Which one? Where's the coin? I feel like this is a coin toss decision. Don't you agree?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So everyone, I gotta pull up my OBS to make sure I do this right. All right. Heads, number 1. Tails, number 2. Number 4. So here we go. And the winner is Tails. So your family will be proud of you, win or lose.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's so you.
You're right. Look, it says, it's just, well, you know, with all the schedule and all, we don't have much time to stop and think about everything that's happened. Oh, Cass's response, he may have no money nor career, but he has Captain Hammer.
Hells yeah.
Hails you. Stop thinking about everything that's happened. Or everything that could happen. Lucky turns to you and looks at you and he says, or everything we want to happen. He says, his lips moving towards yours. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, Lucky says, slowly tensing up and pulling away. What's it really feel like having those infinity powers? You sigh. Give him all the smooches. We will, damn it. We will.
Smooch that boy.
Smooch that boy. You sigh, thinking about talking about your infinity powers is pretty low on the list of things you would like to be doing right now. Yeah, we know we want to be hammering him real good.
And these are not the hammer.
The penis is the hammer.
Is my penis.
The hammer is my penis.
I fucking love that movie so much.
Oh yeah, I told you how some of my friends put that on as a play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I get it. Look, he says, turning back towards the ocean. My powers are pretty intimidating for most people, and the heroologists aren't not entirely sure how my body can handle the body quakes. They're also not sure there might be any damage done over the long term. But I do like to think of my powers as being as destructive as all that. I like to think of them as more as a burning the old and rebuilding the new, rising from the destruction to, oh hey, it's starting to rain! Hey, ADHD! As the drops begin to collect on Lucky's face, you can feel yourself breathing heavier. Your whole body. Hi, Trevor. Trevor, do you know what it's about to happen? You know what's about to happen. You want to be up here? Come here. Alright, Trevor. Oh, you're 15 pounds. You're 15 pounds. Alright, you ready, Trevor? As drops begin to collect on Lucky's face, you can feel yourself starting to breathe heavier. Your whole body pulls towards him. Dorian is just so. As the rain begins to pour, you reach out, grab Lucky's face, and you kiss him. Yeah, Trevor!
Oh, there's more! There's more!
Trevor! Okay, I'll put you down. You don't like that. You don't like that.
He doesn't like the scrim.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor, you scratched the tattoo that was meant to cover up your scratches.
Aww.
Alright. Your lips press against Lucky's, and the rain slips down your face, touches your tongue. Your clothes start to soak through, and you feel the cold and hot at the same time. But all you can think of is Dorian, his skin against yours. And suddenly, you are much younger. The rain hides the tears.
Oh,
that first time stretch anal, maybe. You much younger. As the world swirls and the raindrops land, and Lucky pushes you closer, breathing against you. That, like it says, staying close. Wow.
Wow is right. You managed wiping the rain from his eyes.
I'm curious what the relationship stat is. We're at 71%, really?
What?
It says the relationship thing is at 71%. That's some bullshit.
Come on, we earn more than that.
We earn more. We deserve to be at 100, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
We should call it a night. Lucky says, just slowly jumping to his feet.
What? Why?
Lucky turns to you, looking down. Because when we let that happen, he says, it's going to change everything. We want it to change!
We want it to change! Why does it this boy?
My boy! Alright. 4 days later, the screen goes dark, and you hope that when the lights come up, no one will see how red your cheeks are. They just finished the live screening of Wednesday's night's 2-hour episode of The Hero Project, which featured maybe 30 minutes of castle mission footage and 90 minutes of the final lynch drama. Nah, shit. The producers did quite a good job covering up the mission's failure with flashy, soapy accents of your fellow contestants. But you were most intrigued by Dark Magic's discussal of his big dark secret being exposed. Wintry's betrayal? What? What?
Yeah, I wanna know about this. I was like, yeah.
Well, we gotta finish reading the options though. Stage shows an epic fight with the bear. Curious how that went too.
Same.
Inherent injuries bromance. Your brunch with the crush. Noel and Summit's intense sparring session. Your date with Lucky. I agree with you. I think Wintry.
Yeah.
After a brand new friendship budded with Stage Show, it appears Wintry has made a deal to leave the underdogs to join the populars. Well, guess what? We got the crush, though.
That's true. We got the crush now.
We got the crush. We got Grandpa.
It's just like, I have an army. Well, we have the Hulk.
Yeah, that's pretty much. We have an army. We have the crush.
We had the crush.
I mean, dude, the guy was in the devoid.
Guy's seen some shit. What about your guy? Nothing. Boy.
They talk. Cass's responses about the bromance. They talk trash about Captain Hammer together.
Oh my god, same. That's the truest bromance.
You still haven't had a chance to process how that's going to affect the competition moving forward. But of course, the episode did a lot to set up the next elimination vote as well, playing the rivalry between the populars and the underdog. Naturally, given your past romances, your position the votes portrayed dramatically as well. And you got a small legend boost. Ooh, what's our legend? We're at 55 legend now. What the shit?
Small.
Since your role in getting those blueprints was featured prominently in the mission brief segment. Walking out of the screening room, you enter a post-party episode party on the ground floor of the mansion. You scan the room for somehow hove divorce. You haven't eaten proper dinner today. You've been fantasizing about Grandma's hearty cooking because the production schedule this week has been practically grueling. There's still no words about Kolek's next move, so the Hero Project has kept the finalists as busy as possible with press events, heroic outings, and general footage opportunities, all which you've been told is meant to mimic what life would be like if you make it on the AP. Every day, there's hours of rigorous training, holographic mission simulations against Kolek, and tapings for confessional interviews. But your favorite day this week has been Sunday, finalists did charity hero work. Monday, I got to go see Grandma! Tuesday, a government debrief. Wednesday, a tour of NC's Hero of Fame. Either Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, I like going to see Grandma because we're very faithful to Grandma.
We love our Grandma. Though sleeping hasn't been much part of the schedule, so you're just doing your best to stay alert and motivated. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got the bear now. All right. Captain Hammer, come join us. The bear calls from across the room. Grandma, always Grandma. Yeah, always Grandma. Where the fuck was... Oh, there we go. The bear calls from across the room. Feeling relieved to have something to do with other than dream about sleep, you make your way over. Lucky stay behind for some extra interviews, but the rest of the underdogs are with the bear. Noel stands with her hands behind her back, scanning the room. Next to her stands the Crush, who's decided to join the underdogs after his recent image overhaul. And speaking of image overhaul, you fall silent as the other two finalists pass by. Stage Show and Wintry, their arms locking as they laugh out, and you barely recognize Wintry. You've seen the episode, and ever since Mach Girl's elimination, Wintry was feeling more challenged in the competition. After losing Fumble, Stage Show was on the same page, and she appears to quit her spoiled brat routine long enough to bond with Wintry. Okay, you know what? It kind of makes sense a little bit. It really does. Because when you feel open and vulnerable like that, you latch to the nearest thing that feels the same. Psychology 101. Really. That's what it is. Well, Psychology 101 and Sociology maybe 102. We've lost Elsa. Elsa. I love that. Apparently, the two have been inseparable ever since. So much that Wintry has seemed to jump to the popular side of things. Okay, I have to do it now. I'm sorry, I have to do this. Popular. I'm gonna make you popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and act. Oh, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that counts to being popular. I had to. I'm sorry.
I feel you.
All right. And to solidify the switch, she's arrived tonight with an entirely new look. An asymmetrical bob that's so frosty blonde it's almost white. Ice blue makeup, lots of it. A new, sexier costume in skin-tight white and blue, like a snowscape. Brand new diamond earrings with a striking crystal icicle necklace. The bob?
Yeah.
It looks like this Real Housewife received quite the star makeover from a bona fide reality hero star herself. She's a mom with college kids, and she's dressing sexy. You know what? Sometimes moms deserve to feel like that. They deserve to feel sexy. Everyone deserves to feel sexy once in a while. I mean, shit.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Have you not seen Ming-Na Wang, who voiced Mulan? The woman's like in her 60s. She still look damn sexy. Like, shit. Ming-Na Wang, damn. That woman can also break a glass with her fingers. Like, holy shit. No, it was a piece of wood. I think, yeah. Like what you see with this wintry mix. Stage show says, giving you a death glare as she goes. Looks like someone still isn't over losing her boy toy in last week's vote. Wintry avoids eye contact with all of you, instead picking up her pace. You feel pretty terrible about losing Wintry to the populars. Though no one feels worse than the underdog's unofficial leader, Lucky. You're happy he isn't here to see this right now. Damn right. I mean, shit.
Yeah, seriously.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. I'm going to snatch that bitch's wig hard.
Damn.
You can't say anything any gayer than that. I'm sorry. The bear snarls, his gigantic muscles pulsating. I bet that's not the only thing pulsating.
Boy.
Alright, your turn.
She's not worth it, Noel says in her robotic voice. In her British robotic voice.
British robotic voice. Well, at least with you all kind being enough to... Well, at least with you all being kind enough to accept me into your ranks, we have a tight vote. The crush says, 5 populars and 5 underdogs. Though it is rather frustrating to think that the least decision in the summit's hand. The crush sends Summits a death look that runs a chill up your spine. He can be really intimidating when he wants to be. His brain is pulsating. PG-13. I'm sorry. My channel is rated is put over 18 and over because I am inappropriate shit. I mean, damn, I'm inappropriate.
Damn.
Which I probably am making a couple of people uncomfortable, and I apologize. But those who know me, it's kind of how I am, which is hilarious when you're not somebody who's into sex. How I'm so sexually whatnot, and I'm just like, I don't like sex. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Did the summit say anything? Oh, I need to read him like the boulder. Did the summit say anything to you about how he might vote Nully? The bear asks, leaning his massive head towards her. The bear is particularly... Yeah.
I love him.
The bear is particularly invested since he's eligible for the vote along with Lucky.
No, Noel says, but I'm working on it.
Look over to towards Summit, growing nervous. What if he votes for Lucky the Bear? That sounds... No, what band is it that's like something in the bear? The Rabbit and the Bear, that's what I'm thinking of. He must know that if he does that, the populars will pick off the rest of the finalists one by one, including you at some point. Captain Hammer, I'm afraid I have to steal you away for a moment, Rexford says, suddenly appearing next to you. He's a vampire.
Such a vampire.
Could you please follow me? Alright. This won't take very long, but I have someone here who needs to have a word with you. Rexford says, not bothering to turn and face you as he speaks. I'm sorry we haven't had much time to chat since the show started, but things have been rather busy, as you already know. But I want to take a moment to tell you that the Popular Alliance is tracking very well with our viewers. So, Rexford, yeah. So if you want to continue to do well in this competition, I think about joining them. Just a friendly piece of advice from me to you. Rexford pats you on the back a bit harder than you like. Then all you can do is wonder, was that a suggestion or an order? It immediately makes you wonder if Rexford had anything to do with Wingery's sudden change of heart, too.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, we're gonna have a meeting with Black. Kick him with the shit and run, I wish. You open your mouth to answer, but Rexford swings open a door and points to you inside the library, making it very clear he isn't interested in hearing your response. Best of luck in there, he says, already turning away, no doubt, or start another fire. Oh, by the way, your meeting with your little showman's gone wrong. Have fun. Shit.
Shit. Yeah, that's not even worth a fill-in. That's yeah.
Oh God. I gotta do the southern long draw. You sit across from Black Magic so silently you can hear the buzzing from the camera orbs that film you. Look, I don't have much to say. Black Magic starts, eyes boring into you. We both know what has happened between us, but I need you to make it all up to me now. Oh, fuck you. I don't care that we made you look like Tyler Posey. Black Magic stares at you with that beautiful Tyler Posey face. And there's new Teen Wolf tomorrow night, and it's 2 episodes. I'm just like, yes, because my son's live, and I saw it on Twitter. I'm just like, oh, my Chimera son's alive, but you killed my bisexual Buddhist. I don't know what I can do. That's the final episode, so I can't say much. I love final season, so I can't really say much. And then without warning, he stands up and approaches you. That's when you notice his costume is half unzipped, showing off a large patch of skin down to his tight belly button. God, this is triggering me since that one relationship. My whole career is on the line now. That's some bullshit right there. Yeah, it is. Now the story's leaked. And if I get nominated for elimination now, I'll go home. And if I go home, I don't know if I'll ever bounce back from that. Black Magic, kill tripping, yeah. Black Magic stops in front of you, breathing heavily. Despite what you think of him, you can't help but to be attracted. It's like every nerve on your body's on fire, with Black Magic standing this close. If you want to be a silly underdog, that's your call. I'm not here to take you to the dark side. Bullshit, you are.
Yeah.
But I will say this, the votes are split. Depending on how Zumman votes, you can vote to save me. I don't care about stage show. So all it would take to switching your vote to the bear. Would that be really such a big deal? He says this last part in your ear, breath on your neck. I need you, Lip. I've always had. And like that, Black Magic disappears.
Oh, fuck.
Slugger, looks like you got another big decision to make. No, we already know our decision.
No.
It's gonna be the Bear and Lucky. We say Bear and Lucky. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Magic. Nah.
Should you split your vote between the alliances so you can save someone you have history with? But if you do, what will it cost you? These are thoughts running through your minds. You walk back to the hallway to find Black Magic and Lucky staring down at each other. Oh, I gotta do.
Oh, you're gonna have to do 2 different.
I want to do this though. Your first, you can read that stuff then.
All right, your first thought is to step back immediately and keep out of sight. The last thing you need right now is to be in the middle of this particular face-off. Your second thought is that Rexford must have had something to do with this timing this little meeting and alerting all of the camera orbs that arrived to capture it.
Oh, perfect. Just what I need today. Black Magic says to Lucky. Find a Captain Hammer. Yeah, that's what's happening. Finally, word of us. I'll start packing down if I were you. Oh, that's just sweet of you, Lucky says. But I can't understand why in the world you be threatened by little old me. Who says I'm threatened? Black Magic asks, almost laughing. Oh no, I'm sure you're this nice to everyone you meet. Lucky says, turning to walk away. Actually, there's been a lot of press about your particular brand of charity lately, hasn't there? Hearing that, Black Magic lurches forward towards Lucky, fist curl. But Black Magic handlers pulls him back in time, giving Lucky a chance to make a clean exit. Black Magic's handler escorts him away, talking him down as they go. Slugger, you think, creeping back around the corner. This could have gone a lot worse. As you head back upstairs, you know that when it comes to this next vote, you better choose carefully, because it could potentially change everything for you. No, we already know who we're voting for. We've known since the date. You have hoped you have figured this out by now, but there are still some nagging doubts lingering, which isn't great since you're standing in the Hero Project voting booth, live on 3V. And just like last time, so much rides on this vote. Your potential relationship, friendships, and alliances. Yes, he is a sexy trash bag. Especially because of who we paid as his face. I mean, Tyler Posey is shit.
True.
You place on the show. You're standing with Rexford after his little suggestion, and perhaps most importantly, another hero's life. You can't help but to think that, once again, everyone will know how you voted, one way or another. You'll be choosing to affiliate with an alliance, abandon another, or ride in the middle. You'll be seen as a hero, a villain, a lawyer, a floater, smart, or stupid. Unfortunately, it's time to decide what to do. Nominate for elimination. Where is it? Black Magic and Stage Show. Let's be real.
Black Magic and Stage Show, yep.
You think sticking with the underdogs is your best bet to win. Let's just hope you're right. 2 hours later. It's done. No! The bear's gone!
No, bear!
You walk down the hallways to Catanson Mansions, thinking of how you just ruined another hero's trade. You can't help but to think of the image of the voting tally in your mind. Black Magic 6, the Bear 6, Stage Show 5, Lucky 5. The summit ended up voting for the Bear and Black Magic, evidently hoping to keep the alliance feud alive with a split vote, which makes sense as he keeps the target off of him as he hangs out in the middle. As a result, Black Bear and the Magic were the ones to get nominated. Shocking, everybody. Yeah, we don't want the Bear, even though we don't want that. And when it came down to Americans' vote, the public showed more support for the Bear. Oh God, he's safe. Oh God, he's safe. It looked like the viewers couldn't get over Black Magic's recent revelations, which meant one of the Hero Project's most promising finalists, Black Magic, fell from grace to be eliminated in 11th place. He was escorted off stage. A dark look came over Black Magic, one that directed entirely at you. There may never be a chance to repair your relationship with Black Magic. Oh, let's take a look at that stat. 27%. I don't care. But you hope he just find a way to come back from this somehow. Despite the unpleasantries, all the underdogs survived another vote against the odds, giving you a much-needed edge moving forward in the competition. So that's what you thought. So that's what you know you have to focus on. As you walk into your bedroom, you're surprised to find Lucky there waiting for you. I just wanna, Lucky says, walking back and forth and saying, I just had to do this. Lucky presses you up against the door as he kisses you harder than he's ever kissed in your life. Lucky's skin taking out the trash. Yeah, we took out the trash. Lucky's skin feels like fire against yours, and you can't help to think of anything else but how amazing it feels. All the stress from the competition just seems to melt away in an instant as you and Lucky lose yourselves. I want to do this for a long time, Lip. Lucky whispers his breath over your ear. Hearing this, you decide you can deal with whatever fallout you might need to later, because right now all you can think is Dorian wants you, so you give him what he wants. Pour some sugar on me
in the name of love.
Alright, so we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up.
Alright, so thank you everyone coming to join us on our stream. Thank you, Cass, for some much loved commentary. We actually did enjoy this.
Oh yes,
we really did. So if you guys want to keep going, every Saturday I try to do either the Hero Project or the Versus series, one or the other. If it's the Versus series, I don't do a lot of it. Yes. What is your question? Can I say the answer is 42? I want to wait for the question to pop up. So we're gonna give a second. I'm just waiting for the question.
Or Phil.
Feel it real good. You just answered the question. Never mind. I'm gonna assume it's when I do this. I love that movie. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but if I do the verses, it's gonna be like. Yes. Okay. So my streaming times for everybody: Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. EST, and Saturdays at 10 p.m. EST. My offline stream keeps an update on what my stream times are. Hit the follow button if you guys want to follow me. Also go follow the Lucky Ladybug, since she is my lovely co-host for Hero Rises.
Thank you.
You can find this stream up on YouTube under Trans Nerd Guy. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. No, my Snapchat's not Trans Nerd Guy. That's a totally different thing. But I keep Snapchat kind of private. Because usually when I Snapchat, it goes on Instagram, to be honest.
True.
But yeah, like I said, I try every Saturday to do either the Hero Rises or the Versus series now. So yeah. So Shy, you got anything to say?
Just thanks for coming out and watching us, and I look forward to the next time we stream. Even though I'm very tired, so you know.
yeah, Cass, this was a very fun stream, and you actually really did help. It was nice to have a follower who knows the game. It is. Well, for me, it's really good because it's not a lot of people know about it that much, and that's one of the reasons why I'm streaming it. It's so good. It really is. But yeah, so like I said, the stream's going up on YouTube, and yes, I will tweet it to Zachary so he can see it. Because I mean, we really take the time and effort to read this, do the voices. I want Zachary to see all the cool thing he does. I don't have a lot of choice of games. I need more. I really do. Because I'm so peculiar when I play. I like the superhero ones a lot. Because I roleplay with supernatural themed stuff. So it's weird. I'm weird. I really am.
Same.
But, yeah. So we're going to end the stream. If you guys want to keep talking to me, I'm on Twitter at TransNerdGuy. So I got to find my thingy. Alright. So ta-ta for now.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.